You know, it does help if I can actually find my stream on my YouTube channel studio. Oh, there we go. It's popped up right now. Trying to sort out the thumbnail just before we get started, and I can answer anybody's questions if you have any regarding episode 3 or just in general title update 3.0.0. Just do, shoot them down in the comment section, or live chat or whatever you want to call it, and I can get to you as soon as possible, as soon as I've sorted out the admin side of all this streaming shenanigans. Anyways, thanks for the like as well there. Red Wolf, how are you doing? I'll be back in just a moment. I think it might be a good idea to go through the patch notes as well. I had a little glance at them earlier, but I haven't had like a full glance at them just yet. Obviously I know what's in it because I've played it, but it might be a good idea to kind of just go through that as well while I'm streaming, anyways. Because obviously I'm not really making a video for it. I kind of just wanted to stream and answer people's questions really, based on like the update. I don't want to fanny on making like a full-on video about it and all that. So I just thought stream. That's what it is. We'll go with that. How you doing? Let's get your name over. Corey, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. The episode. Getting my description sorted and all that. Try my best to answer stuff as best as I can. My computer sounds like it's going to take off. Well, like a helicopter. I think we should be fine to go. Oops, something went wrong. I think we should be fine. I think we should just be fine to go. It's that button. There we go. Get the gameplay up, and hopefully things will start to pop up in my live chat just on the left there. Do you have any pics from Ola Maria's shop cosmetics and MTX store? Let me get you it. Have to give me a moment to actually try and get all my stuff together, but I will get it for you. But you've got a little bit of gameplay just showing at the moment, showing off what kind of things have been added to the game. Obviously, this is one of the missions in which you do. It's like a hostage, but it's not a hostage one. Like a intel one. I believe it's for Harpy. I think it was. Can't remember. Played 2 of the missions because I've played all the missions, all 10 of them. Wow, it's actually quite a lot. I don't know how many there was within 2.0.0. I think that was 10 as well, with Deep State. I mean, 10 missions, pretty decent missions as well. G Money was talking about how the update is slightly smaller than what it was for Deep State, and I was kind of discussing. I think that was mainly because I think Ghost Experience came out then, like the immersive mode and all that kind of stuff. So I think they kind of had quite a lot of things jam packed into one update there. Obviously, it's if you add loads more things, it's going to be a larger update, isn't it? I think this one's about 7 gigs on Xbox, and I think it's 7 gigs on the rest of them, I think. But if we get combined stuff, cosmetic stuff. Thing is, the only thing is that I haven't actually got most of the stuff yet because I had to use a save in which was a little bit older than what what my normal save is. So I don't have everything which in which I would usually have. So I don't have like the Terminator stuff in which I do have on my normal account, that kind of stuff. So I can get you a few photos here. Let's get this up. I mean, there's a bunch of rewards. I think there's about it's 150 or something like that, plus new cosmetic items added to the game. So there's quite a few. I've got to say, which I'm really glad for that because the more the better. Quite a few. I'll try and get the patch notes up. I haven't got that up just yet. Look. Does that give you a list of different things? Oh, yes. You've got all the exclusive rewards. If I actually swap my screen, second. There you go. And you have pics from the shop. I really would like to watch, but I want to be surprised tomorrow after the update. No bother. And question 2 was, what is your opinion / review about the missions and new narrative? Are they good or just boring and forgettable? I quite enjoyed it, to be honest. I think it was one of those things in which I'm glad they're adding some kind of relation to the previous games. Obviously, Ghost Recon Future Soldier, and we had Scott Mitchell return. Unfortunately, we didn't have Hunter Team return. We don't have that many people kind of coming over from the Ghost Recon Future Soldier games. But we do have, obviously, as I said, we'll have like Bodok, we'll have Scott Mitchell coming over. And I'm glad he's kind of like intertwining with Nomad's kind of story on Auroa. I'm pretty sure he was within Wildlands as well for one of the missions. He made an appearance there, which I was really glad to kind of see. But overall, like the missions, the narrative, and all that kind of stuff, I really enjoyed it. To be honest, it was one of those. I don't know. I quite enjoyed the main campaign. I found the main campaign was a bit iffy here and there, and it was kind of the narrative was a bit off in some places, but overall I quite enjoyed it, to be honest. And then obviously with episode 3 coming out, it kind of brings back some kind of Wildlands nostalgia, because obviously you have the different tenants in different parts of the world, and like how you've got like stone in the middle, and you've got all these different like not exactly lieutenants, it's like Russian operatives kind of around stone, which you have to take out before you go for stone, which I found was kind of, it brought back some form of Wildlands nostalgia, with obviously taking down El Sueño last and taking down all the rest of them around the world. You have the Russian operatives are basically kind of, well, I'm going to say Bodok, the different characters of Bodok are located at different bivouacs. You would teleport to a bivouac and then the mission would basically just start straight away. You wouldn't need to, do anything else other than that. And then if you haven't got that bivouac selected yet, you can go to one like nearby and then you can walk to that bivouac, or maybe just plop up your drone, find obviously kind of, I think it's called searching the what do you call it, searching the area for like the bivouac, and then you can kind of teleport from there. But overall I kind of really liked it. See, the boss fights in this epic boss is just fast. It was like there was quite a few ones. There was like helicopter battles. Was I don't know. It's like they act as normal kind of normal sentinel soldiers or normal, you know, like wolves or something like that. They're a bit harder to take down, obviously, just in general. Like the shoot you. But to be honest, it actually depends on what difficulty you're on. For starters, I was playing on, I think it was either extreme or it was the advanced one. And to be honest, it was quite hard at taking them down. I think it kind of depends on what difficulty you've watched the video on or whatever. But you know, as I say, it was quite enjoyable to take them down. As you say, you've got 9 of them to take down in different parts of the map. It's going to take you probably about easy difficulty, let's say 3, 4, maybe 5 hours, depending on. Let's say 3 hours for easy. And extreme, it probably would take about 5 to 6, I would say. But you know, it's quite good, as I say. I was going to try and get you these pictures, but I can't actually find where I've got some pictures. As I say, I couldn't really get many pictures because, like, pictures of the Maria shop, because I had there's so many different things in which were like within Maria's shop because I haven't bought them yet on this character, which is quite annoying. But I mean, what do we have? We'll have. I think this is pretty sure that was all from taking down the enemy, like the 6 different Russian operatives. Let's have a little further look down. I don't know what else there was. You had absolutely loads, don't you? Rebel helmet. I might have a picture of that. Let's see, Outcast D. I've realised that the Outcasts aren't actually within this build. Until I looked at 3.0.0, they said that it's going to be arriving at some point. If we actually have to go on the forums, aren't I? It get the forums up. No, that as well. They said, say again, but they're not within this build, which I was quite annoyed at, to be honest. And I talked to Have about it. Whereabouts is it? Can't actually see it. Maybe a little bit further down. Hot fixes, maintenance, resistance, introducing AI teammates. That's on the 12th. A little bit later on, wasn't it? Can't actually see it. Doesn't help, does it? Pathfinder class. 6 years ago, you have a little bit further along. Rebel presence, there we go. So, with this in mind, we are working on an update for a future title update, but obviously not title update 3.0.0, which I was a little bit disappointed at, to be honest. I think they could have added it, to be honest, in the build. You know what it would be like. Don't think I'm going to be able to get this photo for you, I'm sorry. Can't exactly find it with my folders for some reason. Maybe I didn't take photos, I can't remember. But I'm sorry about that. I mean, there is. Let's go back onto this. There's quite a few there. I mean, you know, we have different outcasts here. You have a few weapons actually. Platinum 9s. Oh no, you can buy the Platinum 9 because that was part of the Resistance Live event, wasn't it? I'm just gonna say I've already got that. I don't know why you can, you know, I don't know why you can buy that, but no, that was part of the live event and you couldn't get it after. So I've obviously added that, which I'm really glad for, to be honest. Let's get my chat back up because I can't see it. there isn't. I wouldn't say there's too many different cosmetic kind of things, but there's enough. It's just, I kind of find it a little bit annoying how a lot of things are behind a paywall, with obviously all these different kind of things. It doesn't. I can't remember seeing like them adding a what do you call it? Gas mask. Obviously they have like the riot kind of stuff here, but there wasn't a gas mask in Maria's shop, which was quite irritating to be honest. Because obviously you can get it through ghost coins and all that kind of stuff, but for some reason Maria's shop just doesn't sell it unless they added it in a previous update and obviously skipped over it. There was an F-16 fighter helmet, I think, which was quite a strange concept. How you were adding that to a game? Didn't know if that was yeah, here. Oh no, there's a lot. Oh yeah, there was quite a bit. Yeah, F-16 fighter helmet, which I was a little bit confused about because obviously like the episode 3 doesn't really have much to do with planes and all that kind of stuff. Is that hinting towards like there being another Tom Clancy's Hawks game or something? I don't know. But yeah, there is actually quite a few things, and there was also pretty sure Pathfinder. I don't think it's going to show you on this, but Pathfinder has a bunch of things located in the caches, which you can obviously use the what do you call it, the white thermal vision for. So you can find a bunch of things, which is quite cool to be honest, having the Pathfinder. I found that it was a little bit overpowered within PvP, but overall I think having that in the game not too bad to be honest, having the Pathfinder. It doesn't. I don't know if it's going to be one of those classes where you use it for like a little while and then you just think, no, I'm not going to use this anymore because it's like the engineering class where, I mean, I don't think I've barely used the engineering class since it came out in, God, when did it come out? It came out in Deep State, I think, was it the first update? But I barely used it, and I don't think I'm going to be really using the Pathfinder class as much as I've used the the Echelon class or the Assault class, or what else is there? The Field Medic class. I used the Panther quite a bit actually. Panther was a decent class. Sharpshooter, barely used that I don't think, because I don't know, it wasn't really a one which I was that interested in to be honest. But yeah, I think the campaign, the episode 3, great. But I guess it's down to everyone else's opinion really, what they think. I think it's down to personal interpretation on what you think. Episode 3, and whether there's going to be an episode 4 with Year 2 as well. Is there going to be a continuation of that? No. But we'll see. I'll try and get onto forums and see if we've got maybe a few questions which I could answer on there. Unless anyone in the comment section has maybe a few questions, go for it. The DMR glitch, the second one. Well, it's probably more than the second one to be honest. Now we've had quite a few since the launch of the game, but that's been written off. That's been removed. Is this content drop going to be the same size or type of the Rebel event, or is it going to be a larger and better amount of? The Rebel event was a live event, so I mean, how many missions? You had 9 missions on the Rebel event, and comparing it to it, I think there's more to this one. There's definitely more to this one, with obviously you having like the big lieutenants which you have to kind of take down. But would I say it's like the Rebel event? Kind of in its own right. It was kind of slightly similar. But I mean, it was really enjoyable. The size of the Resistance event, let me actually get that up. I can't remember what size. Obviously, this one's about 7 gigabytes on all systems. Let me have a look at the size of the Rebel one. We got quite a bit for the Rebel one. I was quite annoyed that that wasn't like spread out across like weeks and all that kind of stuff. It was kind of like you could go through them 9 missions quite quickly. The this is this campaign kind of episode 3 has a little bit more substance to it. So you're gonna take a little. It's gonna take you a little longer to get through it than the live event. Let's have a look at. How big was it? Got changed to the maintenance. I think it was intertwined with title update 2.1.0, so you got a little bit more with that update, didn't you? Yeah, so you know, patch size for the live event and title update 2.1.0 was about 317 to 19 gigabytes because you had loads of bugs for them to patch and all that kind of stuff. I mean, they had quite a few patches in this one, but I think there was absolutely loads in title update 2.0. The size of it it's a little less, and it's going to take you a little less time, sorry, to download. But I think the content, generally speaking, is better. Definitely say that. Could I show all the cosmetics? As I said earlier, I don't really have that many pictures. I can have another look for you. Actually, ask a question. Sec. Delta. See, there isn't Delta walking. Can I show you the new stocks? Yes, but you did actually see the new stocks through. I can just show you. Showing on the other thing. Get to you. I'll get it up 1 second. I mean, it's mainly the only thing I can. Well, I can show you it, but I don't really have. I can't because I could play it right now. I can ask. Just ask the question in Delta chat just to see if I can show something. I don't want to end up NDA. But yeah, the stocks. Anyways, I'll try and get that up just in the patch notes. Just a moment. Actually, does it show any on there? Custom stocks. There you go. That's generally the stocks which you get. I think that's actually showing all of them, to be honest. I mean, how many was there? Was the 19? Was there 19 or 20? Look, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10, 13, 14, 50. No, 50. 3, 8, 9, thought there was 19. These aren't separate, are they? They're all in one word. 15 stocks. I thought it was about 19 when I was looking at the the early capture, but I'm wrong, obviously there. All right, AK, how you doing? Big question: what would stocks add to the game? To game stats wise, will it be like the barrels and change field completely? The stocks actually have a little bit of an impact to the game. Not as much as I wanted them to have an impact on. Just get something up on the screen to remind myself. So yeah, you have like ones which do like I think it's -7% horizontal recoil. On some of them, you had a few which didn't really have much impact. It was kind of just a cosmetic stock. You had like -7% time to aim. So really, if you're adding these to like the M4A1, which has all of the stocks you can choose from, they're quite good. You have -5% vertical recoil on one of them. You have, I think it's kind of just it's generalized really. There's horizontal recoil. You've got time to aim, which is taken off. But some of them are cosmetic ones, and which don't really have much of an impact on you playing. I think the majority of them have some kind of impact, which is where I'm kind of like really liking the M4A1, because obviously you have all of the stocks on that weapon. But generally, it's kind of a bit hit and miss really with which one you want to use. Yes, all the stocks are showing on the Ghost Recon subreddit, which is also showing here. Might be able to get Reddit up actually. I'll find the stocks for you. I don't know if it'll maybe be on. You can go no stock, I think, without having a stock. Pretty sure you can. Oh no, maybe you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. Lying there. Would be cool though, having no stock. Like a. Does the MP7 have a stock? Anyways, the M4A1, sorry, would pretty much nearly look like the MP7 if you didn't have a stock. M4A1 is the go-to for the most people. I believe it's just so good in every PvP, in every way. It is. It's absolutely perfect. Go and obviously have like the 100 magazine as well, which is like full on impressive. I think having that within the game. I don't know if that's OP or not, because obviously like you're spraying bullets left, right, and center, kind of into them. I mean, what's the? Pretty sure the reload speed. No, not reload speed. What's it called again? Rate of fire. Sorry, is about 950 or something like that for M4A1, which is top tier in comparison to most other weapons. And obviously have that with what was it? It's 27, or I think it's 27 for the PvP, and then 31 for PvE damage. You've got a decent TTK there. Like, I think we worked it out. Me and Misadventure, another Delta, worked out how much HP you have. Like per bar, because obviously you get like 3 bars. I've actually removed one of the bars off your character, off your like assault class while you're in PvP, which I found quite annoying, to be honest. Is there any weapons coming in other than the 2 scout version of the previous weapons? Are there any other weapons? I'm pretty sure there was a shotgun coming. If I remember correctly, there was a shotgun coming. Let's have a look. I'm pretty sure there was a new automatic shotgun that was coming, or some kind of, you know, something like that. Obviously, you had the M4A1 CQC, you had the Paladin. Paladin 9, if you didn't get that within the Resistance live event, you can get that now. CQC, which is just a version. ACS 12, I think that was maybe the gun which I'm talking about, where it was like a shotgun, automatic shotgun. You also have the FAL, in which is, I'm pretty sure that's an assault rifle. I was going to say like a burst assault rifle, but I'm pretty sure you'll be able to change a trigger on that. And then also the Honey Badger, which was another weapon, I think, is a new one to the game. So there's 3 weapons there. FN FAL or Fall or whatever you call that there. I don't know what that was. Was that I'm pretty sure, was that a weapon added as an exclusive? I say you got Honey Badger. C1, was that? Oh no, that's vehicle. Honey Badger Brown as well. That was another. That's like a version of the Honey Badger, anyways. Still going to prefer the M4 Assault. It's so good on an assault class, but question is, what shotgun getting silencer? is there a shotgun that's getting a silencer? That would be funny. Silent spraying everywhere. Get the Boss G ACOG, just like you do within Siege. Would be fun. Would be very funny. Jacob says, "Are the missions good?" Yes. that's a short answer to it. Hello, what's new in this update gameplay wise other than the new missions? I'll answer that in just a second, Jacob, as well. All the missions good? Yes, they are. You've got like a range of different missions really, to kind of contend with, which is great. It kind of keeps you a little bit occupied. Get some green. What was the type of mission? I've got it all written down. So you have like a mission which was, as I say, it was, you can kind of take this route of just going through the mission, the normal mission, or you can, you know, go get some hostages. There was all the different kind of, let's say, Russian operatives, as I've called it previously, kind of all have different names, like Sphinx. I'm pretty sure they're all like Greek mythology and, you know, gods kind of names, which was quite strange. But you have fireworks. That was the mission which I was talking about, where you can take either like an option to go down a hostage route and getting loads of hostages, or you can go to different clues, try to escape if you're without being detected and all that kind of stuff. There's all these kind of, you can either take a stealth approach or you can take a, you know, guns blazing. There's a few night missions, or like free missions, which you can take. I'm pretty sure there's a few there's only one convoy one, but there is one which you go along the bridge. It's called Medusa, and it's like the wall run. And I'm pretty sure, I can't remember what it's called. Is it Restricted 101 or Restricted 100? You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, the province. You kind of like go across the wall in this sentry grid. I don't know if it's actually showing. It'll show after this mission, because this mission which is showing on your screen, that's the, oh god, what is that one called? Is that the Sphinx mission? No, that was Harpy. This is the Harpy mission. But a little bit further along, you will see me take on the what do I call it? The wall run kind of. That was a really good mission as well. I really liked that. Yeah, missions are really good. Is there any other things other than the missions to play with? No, don't think there is. At least I didn't experience anything other than that. Obviously, we have the live event coming later on in episode 3's life, which I haven't a clue what they could do. Obviously, we had the rebel presence, which it's a shame because the rebels aren't within episode 3. Very unfortunately, even though it kind of links to you want to take down Trey Stone or take down the Sentinel within episode 3, and it's just like, why isn't that connecting with the Rebel Presence live event? So I really don't know what they're going to be doing with the next live event later on in episode 3's life. I'm excited. To kind of see some kind of thing. I don't know if shotguns are getting silencers. Sorry about that, Evie. I can't really remember playing with a shotgun, to be honest. I mainly use assault rifles and snipers, and in most of my gameplays, anyways. Maybe that's a challenge though. Try and do the whole of episode 3 with just a shotgun and maybe a shotgun and a knife, not a pistol. How many clothing camos we have? I'm just a Greek god. How many clothing camos? We've got quite a few. I think there might be a few added in this one as well. Damn, the game's graphics are so much better on PC than PS4. Yep, definitely. When I'm using RTX, so obviously like PS5 is going to be getting RTX. So to be honest, I don't think they've announced that Breakpoint's going to be, upgraded to the next gen console, which I find a bit strange. I don't know why they haven't announced that yet. But hopefully it does get kind of upgraded. I think we'll have to kind of first find out whether there's actually going to be a year 2 or not, before they announce that. But if we do hear that there is going to be like an upgrade to the next console, next gen consoles, then we know there's going to be a year 2. So I kind of keep an eye out for that. PS4 Pro looks good, but PC beats even that. Yes, PC. To be honest, I used to play Xbox. I've swapped over to playing on PC because I bought one. I think it was last year, something like that, and been absolutely loving playing PC. Getting used to it, to be honest. Keyboard and mouse is definitely different to playing on controller. Can we do anything with gear parts yet? No. There's nothing you can really do with it, other than obviously, pretty sure you can sell them. How do I just sell them? Yeah, as Mentos says. Pretty sure that's how that's how I'm gonna say it. Anyways, yeah, you can just sell them. That's literally all you can do with it. Can't really do anything with it at the moment. I'm trying to catch up with you. You comment quite fast here. Let's hope that we on consoles can get better graphics and higher FPS. As I say, next gen consoles, they haven't announced that they're going to do the upgrade yet, but fingers crossed they do soon. Do you know about the stats coming on a new raid class gear? New raid class? What do you mean raid class gear? Not too sure what you mean by that. Let's hope we get a decent tactical military game on PS5. Like, to be honest, I'm hoping they get like a new SOCOM game. Would be quite. To be honest, Insurgency Sandstorm, which is a PC game, that was going to be getting converted over to Xbox, maybe PS4. Can't remember, to be honest, whether that was going to be getting a PS4 version of it. But that was quite a good game. It's not obviously third person, but it's really good realistic shooter. So I'd have a look at that if you really want something like that. You don't really have AI squad. That's the only thing. Which you have your teammates, which you can obviously talk to through a mic. It's a multiplayer base as well. Are the rebels back in the open world? No, fortunately not, which is quite annoying. Is it the gameplay for? No, this isn't the gameplay for. This is the harpy bit. Probably seen the EMP explosion already. That's the harpy bit. That's how you get my thing, so I'm up to date back on news. Yeah, so this is this is the war run anyways, which is shown right here, and this was an absolutely amazing mission. I really enjoyed this. This was Operation Medusa, I think that was the operator, or whatever you want to call him, Russian operative, which you had to take down at the end. Really good mission, really good mission. Really enjoyed it. There were some rumours about SOCOM on PS5. Was there? Didn't really hear anything about that. SOCOM games are great. I wish they did like a lot of the things in which a lot of things that they had in SOCOM 2. I wish was within Breakpoint with the AI squad and all that kind of stuff. But for some reason they haven't. You haven't really ramped up the game in a way. With adding that kind of stuff. There's quite a few things. I've mentioned it to A Squad Gaming. I've talked to him for quite a while. The other week, based on what my kind of thoughts on the AI teammates, and obviously I had a good conversation with him about what his thoughts was as well. And I think we're kind of both came to the conclusion that they need a bit of an update really on having more optimization, having a little bit more which you can do with them. I'm hoping they develop on that community feedback, and obviously us as Deltas kind of were pushing that. I'm hoping the progress on the AI squad. Obviously they want to get Ghost experience the best that it can be, kind of Breakpoint 2.0 in a way. Sorry, but yeah, I'm hoping they kind of keep it going with the AI squad and try and get that the best it can be. Just like how SOCOM was, and how pretty sure was Arma 3 have AI? Can't remember. But Wildlands is, well, to be honest, the commands from Breakpoint is the Wildlands commands, to be honest. But you know what it is. You know what it's like. Before PS5, they should drop Breakpoint and make the new Ghost Recon game. But to be honest, I'm hoping we'll have a new Ghost Recon game soon. But at the same time, I'm hoping it's not soon, because I would rather them spend loads and loads and loads of time on the game to be able to get it to its max kind of quality, so it's not it's not rubbish. But as I've talked about it before, where I'd like some kind of Middle Eastern. I don't want a progression of Nomad anymore. I want Nomad's story to end at Breakpoint, and maybe introduce a whole new different group into the lineup. Obviously we'll have Hunter team, we'll have a bunch of different teams from the Ghost Recon Future Soldier games, but we've only really had one from Wildlands and Breakpoint, which is this one, Nomad. Vastly, actually no, technically we've had two in a way, but Nomad has kind of leaded them both. Anyways, obviously we had like Weaver and that within Wildlands, but obviously we have Fixit and Vastly within this one. So I guess you could say it's a different team. Still, Nomad is your main character. So I'm hoping they kind of sway a little bit further away in the future for that. Let's stop talking about that. Oh, I'm talking about episode 3 within the stream. It's supposed to be, anyways. That'll be. To be honest, I quite like rambling. I go on and on and on. So. Sorry about that. A bit of a year 2. I still want second raid. Me too. To be honest, I know it got cancelled, second raid, but I'm still hopeful that it's going to be happening. To be honest, I think it's going to be happening. It's my personal opinion. Not gonna lie, kind of want the second raid too, as long as the gear that makes us look realistic isn't locked behind it. Yep, I think they kind of have to sway away from like the locked behind paywalls, locked behind the raid. Have to sway away from that a little, to be honest. In the raid, obviously, yeah, as you say, get exclusive gear. At least 2 classes in year 2. To be honest, I think there'll be 3. If they're gonna go for year 2, there will be 3 episodes, I would have thought. And for some reason, I don't know if you saw that on stream. I don't know why the video was lagging a little bit there. Do we get any new bases / new locations with these new missions? No new locations. Obviously, we get the new missions and all that kind of stuff. No new bases, anything like that. It's all based off what we have in Auroa at the moment. We're not using Moa Island just yet. It's a bit annoying, to be honest. I really want them to swim, well, kind of go over there a little bit. Whether it be with a new raid or whether it be, you know, expanding over there with a future episode. Do you know what new PvP map being added, and are they in the game map? Or yes. Can I get you some footage up for that? I don't know if I've got an edited record, sorry, of that. Have a bunch of things. You've just got to keep in mind this isn't edited, but I'll get it up for you right now. It's gonna probably reset the like the video here in the middle here. But media source, let's edit that, change that to your PvP map, which is this one. That is, that is fine. That is the new PvP map. So you have like the little bridge in the middle there. This is actually near the mission which I was showing just then. That is pretty much right next to it. So you have like this kind of building on the left side of it, building on the right side of it, and you spawn on either side of the bridge, and you have to basically tackle each other from either side of the bridge. There's like slight hills on either side of the bridges which you can go up and then obviously walk across the bridge if you really wanted to. But you know, it's quite a decent map, to be honest. I found that it's mainly for snipers. It's a snipers based map, which, you know, it's quite good. But I can show you some gameplay of me dying loads of times in just a moment. Once I've got a few through, can't speak. Once I've got through a few of your questions. There we go. I'm mixing my words up. Answered that. Evie obviously answered, can you show any footage of the new PvP map, which I've got up. New PvP map anyways, that is located, I mean, you'll see tomorrow. Yeah, you'll see tomorrow where it's located. You'll see on the wall run one, which is the Medusa mission. You will see it's right next to that. Get in the helicopter, which is at Medusa's base, and then you can literally just fly out from that, and you'll see the bridge right there, and that is the PvP map. And it's, as I say, it's mainly for snipers, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure people will get around that with the MP7s. I want PvP team, definitely 8v8, absolutely amazing. That would be great within PvP, but obviously it's not arriving just yet. Hopefully it'll arrive in the future, fingers crossed. It's great that they are giving me early access. Obviously I'm a small YouTuber, I only got 737 subscribers. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Yeah, I mean, I'm really happy that they're giving me the chance to do that. I feel like for Ubi to make Ghost Recon good, they need competition like SOCOM. They do. They've got no one to compete with. Obviously, as you say, SOCOM's an old game now. It's, you know, not many people really play SOCOM nowadays. I think they kind of need a competitor to compete with a little bit to actually make the game great. You know, hopefully, fingers crossed, the next one will be a much better improvement of this one. Hopefully they'll go down the Wildlands route of obviously like having lieutenants, and going down episode 3's route with having different lieutenants. I quite like that system to the game. Obviously, I think, what was it? Future Soldier had like a more linear path. It wasn't open world. I really want an open world to Ghost Recon as my next one, to be honest. Need to spend more time on the game, but release a better Ghost Recon game. How many PvP maps they added? I've been hearing one. There's only one. There's only one PvP map that's been added to the game, which I was expecting there to be more, because if you look at the roadmap, it's plural. So hopefully they'll add a few more maps down the line. Fingers crossed, anyways. I don't think the Nomad will be back at this, as the Lord says Nomad is about to retire and accept, as the law says. Exactly, unless they go back to the Middle East, as I've talked about with obviously. I mean, they've shown kind of throwbacks and all that kind of stuff, but I really don't want Nomad to be in the next one, to be honest. My own personal opinion, really. One new PvP map, as Frederick says there. More Island, best be out in year 2. Better be. What time is episode 3 available? It's for sure 9 AM UK time, Kieran. Let's get another bit of footage of PvP up while I'm at it. Let's see how long this one is. 2 minutes long. Which one's 1 minute long? 5 minutes long. Just shows you different angles of it. Might as well show you it. Can we please get urban maps soon? That would be great. To be honest, I'm hoping the next Recon game is more urban. You know, bring it back to, you know, I don't know, wildland cities and all that kind of stuff. I quite like that. Obviously we'll have the big city within Breakpoint, but it's nowhere near what I would like urban wise. I don't want it to be futuristic as well. They might go down a futuristic route with obviously having like Future Soldier and all that, but I want something, you know, now, and like taking it down Modern Warfare's route, where they've done like a, as I say, modern, you know, like a modern interpretation of what it's like now and all that. It would be quite cool to kind of get that in the Middle East. Don't just have a normal PvP like Wildlands, be create even to rank. To be honest, I really want a ranked mode in PvP, but that's just not coming with this update. Can we please get an urban map soon? There's like a ton of super cool urban locations. There is. I've suggested domination kind of game mode in it. As I said, where like the futuristic city is, it would be quite cool to have some kind of domination mode there, or maybe like a capture the flag kind of mode. This map would be great for capture the flag. Obviously you have like 2 different sections here. You have like your main bit in the middle, which is the bridge. Capture the flag would be absolutely amazing on this map. It reminds me of like Halo 4, which was absolutely amazing for like capture the flag games. Just hope sacrifice per shopper doesn't ruin it a lot. Top teams abuse it, so annoying. Sacrifice perk? Is that the technique you're talking about? I didn't try it. I didn't even realise there was a new technique, if there is one. They were competing with Division 2, yes. Costa Rican was made by Ubi, and so was the Division. Thing is, the Division has multiple studios working on one game, while, you know, Breakpoint has Ubisoft Paris and Ubisoft Paris alone. That's where, you know, the problem kind of lies a little bit, where, you know, you have all these, you have, I think is it 2 studios? They have like Massive, and then also is it Montreal working on Division, so they can get their game up to, you know, standard pretty quickly, quicker than what Ubisoft Paris can. That's what I'm saying, is we make everything the same open world. To be honest, I really would like a linear game, you know, bring back to the Splinter Cell games. Future Soldier, well, to be honest, I don't even think Future Soldier was made by Ubi. It was made by, ooh, let me have a look. Redfire? Redfire, is that what it's called? What was it? Alright, John, how you doing? Who were they made by? Ghost Recon Future Soldier. God, look, They're called developers. You had developers. Oh no, it was Redstone Entertainment. That's what they were called. Yes, and they made the weapons for Division 2, and they also made the weapons for Division. So that's why the weapons are all good, because it's made by Redstone Entertainment, which are absolutely amazing. And obviously made Future Soldier games, which are amazing too. You want a new Future Soldier game? But they better not add social justice walk stuff in. Big question, do you know if faction rewards in Faction Pass being added back in episode 3, or are they doing an overhaul for year 2? It hasn't been added back. Faction mission. Actually, no, faction missions are still within the game, but the battle pass reward system isn't within the game anymore. I think they've kind of scrapped that, and I don't even think they're going to be adding it back to year 2, unless you've heard something different than what I've heard. Yes, they should make a game where you smack people with chairs. Furniture Soldier game. No bother, John. It's no bother. If you've got any questions, do shoot them down in the comment section, or live chat, whatever you want to call it. Shoot them down. I'm happy to answer as many as I can. I've got to head out. No bother, Mentos. I'll catch you in a bit. Can't wait for episode 3. Neither can I, even though I've played it. No, I can't wait. Let's get another bit of footage on. How long is this bit of footage? I'm pretty sure I've got one where I've been 56 minutes. A good hour playing on the PvP map. I mean, mark my words, I was really bad. I was playing on keyboard and mouse, and I'm not used to keyboard and mouse with PvP, so don't expect me to be good. I was using the HTI, and I think I was maybe using the... Actually, I don't even think I was using anything else other than the HTI. Or maybe I was using the... What's that? Is that a Teva? Or... Yeah, I've got 2 weapons on the back there. Don't know what it is. Is that Teva? Misadventure should know. How are you doing? HTI and something else, but it's a decent... What's your thoughts, miss? What's your thoughts? Well, tell me what you think on this PvP map. I enjoyed it. I played it with, what's his name, Desert Dog. Played a good, I think it was an hour and a half playing on the PvP map, and I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I found it was more of a sniper's map, not really close range one, but I generally enjoyed it. I think. I don't know what you think, Miss. Yeah, you've jumped in right at a good moment, because I've just started the PvP kind of talk. They don't work with Ubi, I don't think, anymore. They made the PvP on Division 2, but then I didn't know that, Jacob. I didn't know that. Honey Badger is in the game, and the A12 gonna be like COD. Yes, you won't get as much customization, that kind of stuff, as you do within COD, but it's in there nonetheless. I love the Honey Badger within what was it called again? Call of Duty Ghosts. That was absolutely amazing. And the Honey Badger was in that. Miss, I'm sorry for showing off my bad footage as well of playing PvP. You'll see I die quite a bit. I think it was it got to 2-0, so I lost this round, and then I kind of made my way back. I think I got up to about 3-2, and then it was kind of 3-3, 4-4, 5-5, 6-6, and then it kind of got to the odds at the end. Actually, no, I think it was 4-5. I think that's how it ended, and Des Dog won. But spoilers for my PvP match. Will the AA-12 shotgun get a drum mag or extended clip mag? I hope for drum mags and banana. Have a look, see if I've actually got a response from maybe I can stream. I don't know if the ACS 12, sorry, had a drum mag. Too sure. Is there actually any? Is there any anything showing that off in the patch notes? Gunsmith changes as. Don't think it's gonna show you. Obviously, I had like a bipod barrel changes and all that kind of stuff. Honey badger. Can't find anything else. Not too sure. Not too sure. Not too sure. A12 in the original Modern Warfare 2 PvP was so OP. I loved Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. That was a great game. I know Creed's joined from G Money. Till I TDM go to PvP, that's when I play more PvP. I mean, they've got like the elimination mode, which is kind of like a team deathmatch, but you don't have the loads and loads of like people fighting off against each other, do you? You just have, you know, a 3v3. No, it's not a 3v3, it's a 4v4, man. What am I talking? I'm thinking of this game because I've obviously played a 1v1 against Desert Dog. There's not many people playing. Hey, my friend, how is it going? It's going good. It's going good. Played plenty of, you know, of episode 3, so I'm glad. I'm glad. When does the update release tomorrow? It releases at 9 AM Pacific time, I think it is. Let me have a double check for you. When is it coming? It's getting a bit dry here. Been talking a lot. 9 AM UTC, which I believe is 9 AM UK time. UTC map. Let's have a look. UTC 0, I'm pretty sure it is UK. Yes, it is. And France. So there you go, that's the show that. That's the timings anyways. And I don't think I'll be able to get on straight away, to be honest, to play it. I think it'll be later on in the afternoon, evening, when I'll be able to play it on stream anyways. I was hoping that I was gonna stream it. 3 AM Central. Hey BAYZY, can you customize weapon mags like using the 5.6 using the mag? What do you mean by that? 516 mag? Like the magazine is like the 100 mag? Obviously I had like the 100 round magazine. Not too sure what you mean, John. Team deathmatch would be fun, getting around 45 kills a game and carrying your team. I think Ghost Recon Future Soldier had a team deathmatch actually. So if they had that back, that'd be quite cool. I think that's me messing around with the stuff. Some people were showing some of the new clothing, looks dope. I'm a outfit creator on YouTube. I'm gonna have fun with the clothing. There's quite a few different bits of clothing. I actually get it. I haven't really got many photos of it, but I'm getting these patch notes up and hopefully you can see that fine. Yep. Obviously you have like the exclusive rewards, which were quite cool to be honest. The masks were absolutely amazing. I really liked the masks once you took down the different Bodark operatives. But you get down to here with Maria's shop stuff. Look how much stuff here. You've got plenty of stuff here. Absolutely loads of things. Obviously, I mean, look at the camos as well. Plenty more camos. Weapon camos as well, which I don't really... Dead leaves. Oh, interesting. I got school tomorrow, I can't do it. Rip. You'll be fixing the invisible players. It was... Yes, you're fixing loads of things for PvP. Have a look. PvP. There's obviously like loads of observer stuff up here. Matchmaking. Does it actually show anything about invisible? There we go, invisible. Fix the PvP issue where the teammates and the enemies would sometimes be invisible to other players. I'm pretty sure, probably not mentioned in here, but they've probably also fixed the one where there was loads of graphics bugs as well, where the game would look like random cubes and all that kind of stuff. So I'm glad they've sorted that out. Do you feel like it's a quality update? Yes, I do. I think it's a very good update, to be honest. I think they've added quite a few different things. I was hoping for more. I don't know if that's just with there being absolutely no updates in the last 2 months. It's kind of pushed me to think that there should have been adding maybe like a few more things to it. But overall, I think they've done, you know, absolutely perfect with the episode 3. But I think I would have maybe liked a few extra things on top of that, other than all like the cosmetics and all that kind of stuff. Maybe a little bit more for PvP, because obviously PvP's only got one map. That's like not right to say that they've just got one map, because they have also got this kind of stuff, balancing. I don't know if they've mentioned the changes to the assault class. Assault class. Look. You got anything about assault class? Fix an issue where the assault proficiency bonus status would appear. It doesn't say, unless it was removed within one of the previous updates. They've removed one of like the health bars and on assault when you're going into PvP. Still there within PvE, I believe. But it's a quality update, yeah. Yeah, they're doing quite a bit with the thing, the gunsmith. Shame the raid doesn't get as much love. I wonder if they fixed an issue. Let's have a look at freeze. I was having loads of freezes. Fix an issue where players could experience freezes at any time while moving in raids. It wasn't just the raid though. It wasn't just the raid. I was having freezes left, right and centre within, you know, if you've joined one of my streams before, the amount of times it's froze is just irritating. Not too bad, but I hope I can actually complete the story on the 15th. Just complete it on the 16th, man. That's probably what I'll be doing. I'll probably be streaming on the 6th. I still got to finish episode 2. It's not good. I need to get episode 2 finished. I want to use the spike tactical mags on my MP4. Not MP4, M4. I'm disappointed they only adding 2 PvP missions for the new class. Yeah, that's another thing. Only 2. They're not doing much PvP wise, which I'm a little bit disappointed at, to be honest. But you know, I mean, if you think, ignore that, ignore all that. Yeah, ignore all that. That's all they've added. 1, 2, 3. 3 things they've added to PvP. I think that needed a little bit more love, to be honest. And then Raid, you look down at Raid, they fixed a bug. That's all they've done with Raid. I don't even know where it is. Got mentioned there, which is just different, you know, cosmetic things. And this is the exact same as that. I think, oh, they've only done one thing with the Raid there. Surprised they're not adding like difficulties and all that kind of stuff for the Raid. Or maybe if you have your settings on extreme or something, you could maybe, that could dictate the difficulty on the Raid. That'd be quite cool. PvP is not your cup of coffee. Just a recording of an overview of the patch notes, and no, I'm late, but my PC basically died. No, that can't be happening. Still haven't actually posted the stream out to on Twitter. Let's post this out. Been streaming for what, an hour now? Get a few more people in here asking questions. Fine. There we go. See the link. Let's get this posted out so more people join. Sorry about this, is a bit of admin stuff on stream, but it's gotta be done. And then we'll get some. I don't know if you want to come and retweet that or whatever, but it should be alright now. There we go. I've tweeted that out. Should be fine. Let's get back to the chat, anyways. Overview the patch notes. I'll have to check that out in a bit, by the way, Texas. Completing the story and finally playing PvP. It's been so much fun. It's decent. Good. Wish they added more to do than grinding stats. I'm guessing you're talking about the raid there, Evie. A flashlight. You have been wanting a flashlight for ages. John, why haven't they added a flashlight? You've mentioned it plenty of times. Guess what? I'm getting onto Discord right now. We need a flashlight. No. I'll let my community manager for the UK on that. Or I'll just show the PvP map. I've not posted the video because I didn't think they could show it. Pretty sure we are. The add rank in Breakpoint, it will even be more toxic, trust me. Being a girl in PvP, I get harassed daily. PvP teams, league teams, and PvP. Really? To be honest, I think that's just general toxicity. I'm pretty sure, well, Siege has quite a bit of that. Siege has a lot of toxicity. I can't even say that. second. Let me just help out Miss. Be one moment. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. There we go. Just helping Miss out with a few things because obviously, what do you call it? She's asking whether we can show the PvP map, and she's not too sure. She's got a video out, so do go check her out. Misadventure, her name is. If you haven't got a subscribe to her. She's absolutely amazing. She does everything PvP based, and she's a streamer as well on Twitch. So you can usually go check her out there. Which is really dedicated to getting PvP stuff sorted and making sure that it's perfect for the community. So if you love your PvP, do go check her out. You're running the Scorpion Evo CQC and it's been heaven. Scorpio Evo is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing weapon. Texas. You toxic white Greek god alpha male. Apollo man. What the hell are you talking about? There'll be a 2-hour town time at the reset just tweeted by Ubisoft. Yes. Quite a long time to be honest. You would have thought that it would be like a little less than that, but nah, there's absolutely I don't know why they're taking that long. If you don't already know, Resistance aren't coming. Just to let you know. Which is very irritating. I wish they were coming. One of the things in which I absolutely loved within the Resistance live event, I loved them within Wildlands. But they haven't added them back. But in the future title updates, I'll actually get it up, to be honest. In future title updates, they are coming back, so it's not too bad. It's just a shame that they're not coming as fast as what I wanted them to come. So obviously, they had with this in mind, we are working on an update for future title update that will allow players to enable the rebels from the very start of the game. I tried to talk to Have actually. Actually, was it Have? Check. It was Ubi Have. Yes, it was Ubi Have. Had a little chat about it with him, and he said it's still down to future update. It's, you know, they're obviously not adding it within episode 3, as I said, which is a bit of a shame. I kind of wish they were adding it as quick as possible. get them back, you know, live, um, battling around Auroa. And I think it would mix quite well with this update, to be honest, with episode 3. Let's have a look. You have your patch notes, which I've actually already got open. Get Twitter up. It's like that. Thanks for that, Texas. 2 hours though. So 2 hours. Whew. Maintenance update. So obviously got loads of maintenance things as well. So obviously got the patch notes. I guess they are patching quite a lot for PvP. That's kind of understood. 11 PM, 11 AM Central Eastern Time. Yeah, we do need a flashlight. Channel me. It's like that thing which you were saying about I don't know why it keeps popping up with Hazard Draw. It's another Delta's channel. G-Money's still streaming. Wow. Be telling him to come over. Have a little chat. To be honest, I might be able to have a little message him maybe, and maybe get him talking to me a little bit within Discord. Get something going. I'll Patreon. I absolutely hate that. Alright, we had like the flashlights here from the Sentinel, and you were going absolutely mad. We've finally got flashlights within the game. Nope, we haven't. I'm sorry. I've mentioned it, and I've just mentioned it within Delta, and someone's put their thumbs up to it. What happened to G Money times and BAYZY live stream? That'd be great. Things would be chatting on forever. That's the only thing. Days in video games are so triggered by many. Let's bring back the old COD Modern Warfare 2 lobbies back. Where everyone used to swear at each other and really be toxic at each other. Trailer in Ubisoft Forge showed them. I don't think they'd show in the update. What was this? I thought they said the outcasts were going to be active. They showed them attacking the ghost. Yes, I mentioned that to Behave, and he said you'll pass that on. To be honest, I don't think that should have been shown. This bit here, I don't think should have been shown. I mean, yeah, it's absolutely amazing update. I mean, trailer, sorry. But it's just like this scene. This scene's fine. I'm happy with this scene, and then this bit, no. So not within the world. That's not going to be happening. Chatting on forever doesn't sound bad to me. You've got to go to bed at some point, man. Got school tomorrow. Let's actually get. Let's see. Let's get onto G's stream. Hanging out. Actually, no, I probably won't be able to chat. It looks. What is he even showing? Do that. I'm guessing he's playing again, like he was the other time. Penguin is in his stream, obviously. You do go to school. Rip. Rip. Unless it is in there. In the, no, it's not in there. I've checked. I've checked multiple times, and as I say, I've got into contact with who behave, and I've said, why isn't it there? That's basically what I've said. And the answer is, well, because they haven't finished with what they want to do with it. There's a difference between mean words and getting harassed daily, God. I don't get. I need to get G in a chat. I'll try and contact him. I don't think he really responds to yeah, I could just say check Twitter G, and then I'll message him on Twitter. I'll message him on. But let's get that up. Show my rubbish PvP. Rubbish PvP actions. Bring back toxicity. To be honest, I quite liked it when like people used to call you random stuff while you were in a lobby on like Modern Warfare and that kind of stuff, and I found it quite funny, to be honest. I think people are just a little bit too, I don't know, a little bit too iffy with people saying stuff like that with what they used to say back in the day. People are a little bit more sensitive. G Money X. Crazy. Saw that within the chat there, John. Something going. Might as well have a good chat with G Money about the game. Just gonna have to wait on his response. Damn, I mean, he's shot up. He's absolutely shot up. He's gone past 3K now subscribers, which is very impressive for G, to be honest. I think I'm on 737 now or 738. I'm not too sure. Hasn't updated. I think at the top I might need to update it myself, to be honest. Let's actually change the. Let's change this. There we go. Yeah, that stuff is hilarious, but nowadays people go on their way to harass you every day on COD. It's like, okay, I'll never see that person again. Oh, I'm going to have a bully my child if he says Fortnite is the best shooter. They never know what it used to be like when we used to play games. Kids nowadays, they won't get to experience that kind of stuff. You're lucky I'm stuck at 249. Come on, man, G, I want you to respond. We can get something going here. Get a little chat. I think he's too busy playing the game. I think that's what it is. A little bit of collaboration will be good between me and G at the moment. Cobra Kai. I was actually watching that. I think I'm on the 3rd episode now. I don't think I've actually seen the original Karate Kid, which I would like to see at some point. To be honest, it's on Netflix, I think. I have watched a little bit of Cobra Kai. That's like Cobra Kai's version of the story in a way. But he was getting bullied from Karate Kid. It's kind of flipped around on its head in the actual Karate Kid film. Haven't seen many questions asked. Haven't seen actually many questions asked based on, like, obviously all this, the patch notes and that kind of stuff. Waiting on G. DMI exploit, that's actually one thing which I'd like to look at. Wish we could add holographic site or any site on 100 mag extended magazine on the 516 would be great. We've been monitoring the DMI exploit closely since the release of Title Update 2.1.0. Given the conversations we've seen online around this topic, we've relaunched our investigation. Good. That's why, as of now, our development testers have not been able to reproduce the exploit in game. Well, I'm pretty sure Rottaby Gaming and BAYZY Game will find a way. Even Evie here in chat, I'm pretty sure they'll find a way to get the DMR exploit going again. Whether you use the sharpshooter skill, you have the bonus for 3 shots. However, there's nothing in the UI to indicate that the bonus is active or that you will only use this for 3 shots. Understand that the lack of UI may cause some confusion. We apologize for that. We are confident as of now. Reports we've investigated that issue is not present. If you believe that you have found an alternative production of the DMR exploit, we also have asked that you please contact one of our representatives privately with the exact steps. I'm guessing that means us, Delta Company, or maybe Ubisoft support, or maybe community manager Dave. We were able to put half as much effort in the raid as they did in DMR glitch from Swarm. Pretty much was. Up into their forums and ask if Ghost was improved since the fix for this glitch. You guys have much more serious issues. But to be honest, there's absolutely loads of issues within from the last update. Sorry, which needed to be sorted. G-Money said sure to getting something going. So let's sort my settings out. One sec, let me get this sorted with G. Let's get something going. If I can have a good chat with G about the next update, that'll be great. And hopefully, fingers crossed, you'll be able to Fingers crossed you'll be able to hear him. I think you might need to get your mic on for it to work. Are you alright? How are you doing? I can hear you. Can you hear me? Fingers crossed you can hear me.
Input device, Yeti. Yo, what up? Output device, my speakers. Yo, 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 yo.
I think my
Ah, there he goes.
there we go. I think my chat will be able to hear you as well. On my stream
Let's see.
anyways.
Let's see. Let me see. Yo, can you guys? Let me see.
It's set up really weird. Can't hear G.
You can't hear me?
Alright. I can hear
Check
you,
one,
but
two. Can you guys hear? Yo, let me know. Can you guys hear BAYZY?
can you hear me? Fingers
Yeah,
crossed.
I hear you, bro. Right? I got you. I
Oh,
got
that's
you.
good.
Let's see. Desktop audio. So, yo, let me know if you guys can hear BAYZY. No replies. All right, see you then. I'm irrelevant to speak to today. Yo, Rohan, didn't you say you were leaving? It's just Ghost F shit 2.2. We can hear him. Yeah, yo,
Oh, it's great to hear.
Bay. Yeah, they can hear you on
So
mine.
what's your thoughts then? What's your thoughts on episode 3? What you've seen anyways?
Uh yo, dude, honestly, just like 2.0, I think people will play it, they'll have fun, they'll enjoy it, but overall, I think the game is so tainted that there's nothing left to be salvaged as far as
Alright.
people coming in and being like, "Oh my god, this is so amazing. I'm definitely getting back into this game."
Yeah.
Like if you bought the season pass or you're going to buy this, you'll play it, you'll enjoy it, and then you'll go back to doing something else probably.
Because you're just getting these 10 missions.
Yeah, you'll get
Yeah.
you'll do the 10 missions, you'll get your cosmetics, maybe you'll stay in game a little bit,
Yep.
but I don't know. How long you think the 10 missions are going to be? A day?
Um
People probably blow past it in a day.
you probably could if you could get a good session kind of going. I mean, it depends what difficulty you're on. Obviously, if you're on easy, obviously it's going to take you
Yeah,
probably
that's
about
true.
it's going
That's
to take
true.
you 3 hours probably if it's on easy, which isn't long to be
Yeah.
honest, is it? But maybe less than that. Depends on because obviously it's all based around bivouacs. So you obviously like teleport to a bivouac and the mission starts straight away. So as long as you've got them bivouacs kind of found, if you know what I mean, then you should be fine. You should be able to just roll them off kind of one by one.
Mm.
But as I say, yeah, 3 hours probably to do on easy. Extreme depends on how good you are at the game, really.
Yeah, I guess if you play on extreme, turn off your mini map, turn off everything in the HUD, it'll last longer, it'll be a lot more fun for you.
Oh yeah.
Don't use your AI teammates to just kill everybody for you. Maybe even play solo.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm sure people who do that will have a lot of fun. But even if you're playing co-op, it'll probably be trivial for a lot of people.
Oh yeah, definitely yeah.
But I mean, outside of that, I think people are going to enjoy it. I think the cosmetics are always a welcomed addition. People love having more cosmetics to play and
Yeah.
to you know play a dress up Barbie. So I mean, I'm one of them. I love that type of stuff. So a lot of the cosmetics look cool.
Good.
So I think
Okay.
that's good.
I think there's about
So
150 or something like that, isn't there? I
there,
can't.
there are 150 what new things?
One sec. Let me have a look. I can't remember what someone's gave me something.
Yeah, we got a collab going.
Let's have a look.
Once mission's done, people will stop afterwards. Yes, yes, Spark. You see, even my chat is like, yo, dude, once you play it, like people don't stay in game afterwards. It's like they cut if they're not playing, they come back, they play the DLC, and then they move on to whatever they want to do next.
So would you say in year 2 they need to focus more on end game content then? Like, you know, like the
I'm
raid was end game content, but
I
people
don't
play
I don't
that.
know, dude, because what are they gonna develop for the type of end game for this game? Because nobody liked the raid. Nobody likes that type of shit.
Um, I mean, I've been talking about a ranked mode for PvP for quite some time now, like they had within Wildland. Then not everyone likes PvP, so it's a bit awkward, isn't it? 150
Uh
plus new items and rewards. That's what it was.
Jeez, I mean, yeah, that is a lot.
Yeah,
So,
and obviously you have the gunsmith upgrades as well, which is the stocks, which I'm quite cool to be honest. I was talking actually in a stream. You have a few of the stocks do upgrades to the recoil, horizontal and vertical, time to aim. What else is there? Said the recoils, time to aim. A few of them don't have any like perks. Like the M4 stock, that didn't have a perk at all. But like the MS minus U, whatever you want to call it, is like a
yeah.
minus 7% horizontal recoil. So it's like slight little improvements
I mean,
to
yo, even
recoil,
things
but
like that. I don't know
yeah.
about a lot of gun enthusiasts who love tinkering with their weapons, but when you put shit like that in a game, I
Mhm.
feel like it looks good on paper, but at the end of the day, min maxers are going to min max.
Yeah.
So you look at what's the best thing for your rail. You look at what's the best, whatever the best options for every piece of your gun. People min max it and then they just keep it moving. So it's like as far as anything that new that's going to come along that you could put on your weapon, if the barrel stocks have things that give you bonus for anything, people are going to find the best thing, put it on, and you know, keep it moving.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's the thing, and that's why I absolutely love the M4A1. You've got the 100 round magazine. You've
Oh
got
yeah,
you've
yeah.
got the stocks now. You get every stock on the M4A1. You've obviously got like the different triggers, so you can adjust it to that. I'm pretty sure all the triggers are on. Second, no, you don't get. Actually, no, you get auto burst and auto single, uh, but you don't get auto single and burst. I don't think. Actually, no, that's in Siege, isn't it? I'm pretty sure you can do that. I can't
Do you
remember,
play?
but
Do you play Siege? I don't even play Siege.
oh yeah, I play Siege. The new Splinter Cell stuff's quite good. But
Oh, is
obviously,
it?
I mean,
I didn't think I didn't think he looked anything like Sam Fisher, bro.
he's a very old Sam Fisher. I'd say that. Well, to be honest, actually, no. He's definitely Sam Fisher, but he's like a more like chubbier, like older version of him, kind of. That's like the best way to describe him. More buff and like it's weird. It's weird. Zero is his name, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I guess that's his code name in this. So, but yo, let me ask you a question, right? Because this is I was talking to my chat about this. Did you see you saw the leaks? Did you see the leaks for everything?
Oh yeah, I was playing the early capture.
Okay, but
Um,
can you play through the entire thing or just one or two
I
missions?
can play the whole thing.
Okay, so
I
you
have played the whole thing.
okay, so there was that boss called Medusa, right?
Yep, I've
Okay,
actually
so I
got
was talking.
footage of that, which I
Okay,
should be showing on my stream soon.
so I'm
Pop up
talking
soon.
to I'm talking to my chat about it, and I'm saying something simple like this because I saw the boss fight. It was just basically a heavy,
Yep.
right? It was a heavy dude. He was called Medusa, and I was saying to myself, why why can't Medusa? Wait one second. Who was that? Shout out to whatever notification I got there, whatever. Anyway, I was saying to myself, like for a Medusa boss fight, right?
Yeah.
Why couldn't it be one boss with a bunch of enemies that he has in his crew, 4 or 5 on each side, whatever. You know how Medusa works, right?
Yeah.
Medusa has like the snake head, and if you look at Medusa, you turn to stone, right?
Yeah.
You know that mythology. So I was saying to myself, why couldn't a boss fight like that? Why couldn't they make it where you enter this a huge room, one boss, a lot of side enemies, shotgunners, whoever, and they all are constantly throwing flashbangs at you.
Kind of
And
like
in order,
what do you call it? A Terminator live
no, not
event
a,
where you
no,
had like
well,
the
not. It
no.
doesn't even have to be an event. like the
Huh?
same this you could whatever room they want to put Medusa in, this boss, put him in a room, put a lot of enemies around him that are his crew, and once you walk into the room, just like how you killed uh the wolves, the wolf bosses,
Yeah.
just how like they were normal, right? You walk into this room and the enemies are constantly throwing flashbangs at you, moving around, and it would kind of resemble a Medusa boss fight for Ghost Recon, whereas you kind of have to navigate looking away because these flashbangs will constantly be blinding you. You know, kind of like representing how Medusa actually works. Like I was discussing that on my chat, and people are like, "Why don't these developers think of ways to make boss fights in Ghost Recon realistic, but have a boss fight feeling?" Like we don't need like when you talk about end game, when we talk about raids, we don't need these huge machines that are bullet sponges. We just need mechanics that are kind of cool, that make things a little difficult, but that are fun.
Yeah. See, I don't understand how they've connected, like, like Greek mythology names to
Yeah, I
all
don't know.
these.
I guess it's just it's just
I
it's
don't
just a
understand that.
code name, I
Yeah.
guess.
I
I don't know.
It's all Russian operatives, aren't they? For Bodok or whatever.
Well,
But
that's true. So why would his name be Medusa? I don't
uh,
know.
I don't understand that. That's like something which it's Ubisoft like to come up with random things, don't they? So
Yo,
the
but like
game's
if
full of
if
random
you if
things.
you if you were to design a boss fight for Ghost
Yeah.
Recon, right?
Yeah.
Like how would you do it? How would you like do you ever have an idea like, "Oh, I would like it to be like this," if there was to be a boss fight that didn't represent a spank and tank bullet sponge type boss fight?
I, I would like to see some kind of ones where I don't know. Do you know how like you have within Odyssey where the some of the bosses kind of roam around or try and find you? So
Okay,
you're
yeah, like
hunted.
yeah, those are like the mercenaries, right? They
Yeah,
hunt you down or something.
I would like to see something like that within the game. That kind of boss kind of thing going on, and because obviously Breakpoint, you're the hunted, aren't you? You're not the
Yeah,
hunter. So I'd like
yeah.
to see some kind of relation to that, but I don't think that would come at all.
No,
Bosses,
it's definitely not going to come. All, but my point being is that if you're developing for this game, what made you think that huge Terminator robots were going to be the way to go instead of ideas that more represent a realistic tactical experience but still feel like a boss fight? Like they don't utilize any type of suppression mechanics,
no,
flashbangs, grenades, large enemy counts where you have to get through a lot of enemies before you get to the boss. There's no feeling of getting through an area that have cameras or laser beams, kind of like the in the raid, kind of like how the raid had mines. You know how there are mines in the
yeah,
raid, but
yeah,
they're nowhere else on the island. You know how there are laser beams in the general's mission in the Sam Fisher,
oh yeah, yeah,
right? They have those laser beams when you go find the general. Like, there's none of that anywhere else. There's none of that in like more shit like that.
would be cool. It would. What about the walkers? Um, like mission right towards the end of the campaign, like first episode. What about
Like,
like the
did you
four
enjoy it?
drones? Well, one of my game through like playthroughs, well, it glitched out, so I couldn't really play it properly. And then my other one where I tried it again, I enjoyed it to an extent, but it was a little bit too easy, and I was playing on extreme.
All right,
Um,
so I think there's a different like for me there's a difference between having fun and things making sense for the franchise. Like I
yeah,
can go into the raid and have fun with three other friends and kind of just like fool around like haha this was fun, I got some loot, whatever. But I could still sit there and criticize how piss poor the like how piss poor it was to think of that idea.
mhm.
So I thought the same thing. Oh, I'm getting shot up here. I
Because it,
thought this I thought the same thing for Walker. Like out of everything they could have thought of, they just put some fucking health drones around him and that was the boss fight. I don't know. I thought it was kind of like, yeah. Like what about your community? Like people who you discuss the game with in chat or whatnot. Do they
I,
do
I,
they enjoy the raid? Do they enjoy
I delve in
The,
with a lot of communities. Obviously, I delve in with your community. I delve in with Robbie Gaming's community, and like DayZ Gaming, who brings out the DMR glitch stuff and all that. I've talked to them quite a bit, and they obviously play the raid pretty much religiously. They've got like more than 500 playthroughs of it, and they've
that's
been
what,
really
but
enjoying it.
that's what I'm saying. So yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Do they enjoy it for Ghost Recon content, or do
Mm.
they can they at least say, yeah, it's fun, but it shouldn't be in a Ghost Recon game?
Probably fun, and it shouldn't be in a Ghost Recon game. I think that's probably what
Okay.
they're. But they enjoy it nonetheless, and are glad that they have it.
Yeah,
Um,
I think it's good as someone who plays or played, I don't play it anymore, World of Warcraft or any type of RPG game. I think anyone could look at the boss fights and be like, all right, whatever. It was a kind of cool boss fight, but you still got to look at playing a realistic tactical shooter and say to yourself, what the hell were they thinking? I don't know.
it's
I don't know, dude.
yeah. I think so many things are up in the air really since launch that they can't focus on everything, and I think adding the raid is like another kind of thing which they need to work on still. Has kind of caused a bunch of. I don't think they've got enough staff to be able to focus on each section. To be honest, personally, um, I mean, what's the PvP team doing? For example, they've only got one map and two new missions within this update. Like, what's going on with PvP at the moment? Where's all these updates for PvP? Should there be an update solely for PvP? Because we haven't had all the maps which should have been added in previous updates.
Yeah.
We haven't got a new mode yet. We've still got the same two modes since launch of the game. I mean, yeah, it changed from Wildlands with like elimination and obviously having this circle that kind of comes in, which is quite cool to be honest. I quite like how they've shortened the round a little bit with that, but why isn't there any new modes? I've talked about like a domination kind of mode, the big city
Yeah. Let me see.
down
What's it called?
south.
Yeah, I'm in game right now. Let me see. It's called Jefferson something, I think.
Big
Jefferson.
massive city kind of thing. I just thought like in the middle of
Oh
that,
no.
why don't you have I don't know, have some kind of King of the Hill
Oh,
kind of thing going on?
oh, the Aurora Parliament has the Jefferson residence and everything around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Why
I
don't you
mean,
have
yeah, that would
some
be
kind
cool.
of thing there without like a King of the Hill system going? Or have you seen the new map for PvP?
Nah,
Um, don't know if I can get a photo over to you. One
dude,
second.
I played Wildlands. The Wildlands PvP I think was fun. I don't really enjoy the Breakpoint PvP, man. I think there's no innovation, dude. And as far as them not having enough people, I assume the majority of the team is already working on the next game. Then, if they don't have enough people,
I
right?
haven't
What
a
do they
clue.
have? What do they have? Their JV squad wrapping up this game right now.
I honestly haven't a clue. Uh,
Right? It's like
it's
their NBA squad is probably already working on all their senior devs and everything are probably working on a new game,
yeah,
and their JV team is probably working on this because you would
and
think they would be able to really hit a home run after a year. Like this game came out a year ago, and so in a year, what did we get? We got some Sam Fisher shit, and then we got this Bodark Russian shit.
and
That's
they've both
basically
been
all,
late.
and then fixing it, and then fixed a lot of shit.
Uh,
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
I've just sent you a picture of the PvP map on Twitter. Actually, I should be sending you it on what do you call it? Discord. Since you've got Twitter open, have you?
Send it wherever. Yeah, send it on Discord because then everybody in the community could see it.
All right. There we go.
Let's see. What's the reason for the Russians to come to Auroa? They made it part of the. I'm just talking to my chat. They made it part of the story that Trey Stone was working with the Russians to do a like a chemical hit on the United States. And who are you talking to? Yo, Keegan, I'm talking to BAYZY, bro.
Everyone in chat, go check out G Money, by the way. I'll put the link in my chat in just a second. Pretty sure most people have actually checked you out already, to be honest. Do you know Texas Spartan and Evie?
Let me see. Who?
Evie. Actually, no, she's part of the Rotter B squad.
EV?
Yep.
Like literally the letters EV?
No, EVEY.
EYV?
Yes.
EYV Breakpoint?
EVEY.
Ghost
If
Recon?
you,
Ghost Recon. EYV.
what are you looking up like?
I don't know. You said I don't know. You said do I know them? I assume that they make content.
No, I'm just wondering if they've popped up in your chat before.
Oh, I don't know.
Why the hell isn't my chat working?
So let's see.
Surely you know Texas Spartan.
Yeah, that looks familiar. I think I might seen him on Twitter.
Aye. No, I'm just wondering if they've popped up in your chat before.
I don't know.
It's good that you can hear G Money in chat as well. Stream. This work. You know John Grandas, don't you?
Oh yeah, yeah, John. That sounds familiar. Yeah, Grandis
Yeah.
always pops in. Let me see. EV88. Let me look you up.
You know
Let's
Tell
see.
Nation as well.
Tell. Oh yeah, Tell. Yeah, no Tell.
Great guys.
EV88. Oh yeah, EV88's got a channel.
She just.
EV80.
Pretty sure she used to do. Probably I already followed him.
Let me see. Yeah, Breakpoint. Oh
She
yeah,
used to
okay.
do
That's
DMR
good.
stuff and all.
Breakpoint. All right, cool. Yeah, I found that person.
But she's like part of the raid kind of squad. She used to
All right,
like play
Evie.
the
I
raid
gave
quite a
you a
bit.
follow. That's cool. Thanks for popping in. If only Breakpoint had
Alright, Corey, how you
crossplay.
doing?
That's true. See, that's another thing that Breakpoint needed. I made a video on that a long time ago, man,
Oh, it was.
about crossplay.
I'm pretty sure I made a video not post, pre-launch.
Yeah,
But
yeah, back before the game was out.
yeah,
When we had originally, started really covering it.
when we had hope.
We had hope it was gonna be great. Oh, what the hell am I doing here? Oh, okay.
No, I mean that fell out. That's fun. I just feel it's a bit of a shame that that's like not possible anymore because obviously all the problems I've had. I don't
Yeah,
think
plus the game is what it is at this point. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It's not going like the core of the game with what it is. It's just I don't know. I guess I'm leaving in this truck right here.
Do you think in the next Ghost Recon game they'll update their engine?
Dude, I don't know because they're still. I haven't heard anything, and they're still churning out games in Anvil Next 2.0. This new game, Immortals,
All right.
Phoenix Rising.
Oh yeah.
Right, it's basically Assassin's Creed Odyssey with a Breath of the Wild inspiration, and it's made in Anvil Next 2.0, exactly what they make Assassin's Creed in.
Really?
So I don't know. Does it look like that they're getting to the point where
I think they need to start using a different one.
I think they need to build a new one at this point? Yeah, because I'm not even sure what this engine can provide them as far as gameplay and mechanics, because I'm not seeing anything new in anything they're doing.
Oh,
Where am I taking this person? Area of operation. VIP located. Extract the scientist. Oh man, I'm stupid. I think I'm going
but
the wrong
anyways,
way.
do you know all the cutscenes from the trailer that came out.
Yeah. What about them?
That's all gameplay, pretty much. That's all part of the missions, mostly.
Yeah, but then when you play, it looks nothing like that.
Yeah, because obviously it's ramped up, graphics wise. But
Well, I
depends.
mean,
You might
not
have
even so
the
much that. Just like you have your squad there looks like it's doing something, but obviously you need to play co-op if you want it to do anything,
uh,
because you know damn well Fury's not gonna put down a mine for you. You know, like these are the little things I was hoping that we
would
would
have
have seen
in the last update.
when they worked on the AI teammates and
Yeah,
they brought them to life. I was hoping, you know, okay, you could tell them to plant a mine or put C4 down or throw a flashbang,
uh, I've,
but you
do
know,
you,
they just basically tried to get what they had in Wildlands, bring it over the breakpoint and make it work.
I'm guessing you
And
play
that was it.
SOCOM and all that.
You guess what?
I'm guessing you played SOCOM. And
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because
do you
I'm old.
play? Do you play Tom Clancy's oh, what do you call it? Vegas 2.
No, I've played it once. I don't even remember.
I like the AI
I
off
don't
that.
even remember where.
The
But
AI off
no,
Vegas 2 was
I didn't play
absolutely
that.
amazing. Used to be able to like breach rooms and clear rooms out hot and all that kind of stuff. It was absolutely amazing. Amazing game. Something like that would be cool within Breakpoint. Do you know how you had like the Rainbow Six siege stuff within Wildlands?
Yeah.
Surprised they haven't added something like that but within Breakpoint. Maybe I don't know. I mean, they've already got technically got Sam Fisher in the game. Siege has
What
as well.
what is Siege? What yo? Can someone look up what engine Siege uses? I don't think they use Anvil Next for Siege, right?
No, I don't know what they use.
That's why you don't get any of that type of shit in this game because they don't have it built out in their engine for use.
Alright, Lethal, how are we doing? No, they use Anvil next.
Oh, it does use Anvil Next 2.0?
Yes.
Oh, so then yeah, we should get like there should be some type of breach mechanics in this game. You should be able to put C4 somewhere and blow something up.
Definitely. I really liked is it Frostbite for Battlefield?
Yeah, Battlefield uses
Oh,
Frostbite.
absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing engine that they can do that kind of stuff with it.
And I don't know if it has to do with
I think that's
the
8.
fact that the
One.
team doesn't want to dedicate time to program these things, or if there are actual limitations to the engine that Ubisoft developers are using. But if there are actual limitations, then they need a new engine. If it comes down to the fact that the developers are just not that good and they're just not programming new stuff for their engine, all these new mechanics and components to use, then they need to really start hiring better people.
Yeah.
You know, they probably need some more senior C++ developers to really get in there and start really creating new components. So when you come into a Ghost Recon game, there's actually new shit that you can do.
Mm-hmm.
There are new mechanics and things like that. What am I doing here? Squad, locate the squad.
I had a good like an hour and a half chat with Ace Odd Gaming about how do you know how Redstone owned the Ghost Recon franchise beforehand and how amazing that was compared to how Wildlands was and how Breakpoint has been. It's like completely different because it's been took over by Ubi.
Yeah.
They kind of
Yep.
screwed with the franchise a little bit. Um, I mean, Wildlands had an absolutely awful start, didn't they? Not, I mean, not as bad as Breakpoint, but it didn't go well down with the community, which was quite a shame. How they've worked on a decent game with Wildlands, but it kind of
I mean,
improved from there, didn't it? Which I'm quite glad with.
yeah, yeah. That's
But that they can't do that with Breakpoint for some reason. But they can't. get it back to how Wildlands is at the moment. And I don't know why they didn't
I
start
don't think they
off.
had enough time, bro. I don't think they had enough time to take everything they had from Wildlands and to bring it over to Breakpoint. Because I think that's why Breakpoint feels so bare boned.
Mhm. Which is why,
Because they
which is
needed more
why I
time.
want the next not next Breakpoint, next Ghost Recon game to be 2022 or 2023. I want it far off in the distance. I'd want a new Ghost Recon game for a while. I want them to get their stuff sorted. Thanks for the
I
subscribe there.
I do not I don't disagree because let's see. They took about Wildlands came out what? March 2017, right? So
Yeah,
2018, 2019, they showcase Breakpoint.
yeah.
They launch it in October. So that gives them 2+ years. And this is what we got for Breakpoint. So 19, 20, 21. The next game better not come out until at least 2023. They better take 4 years, 5 years to make a great game because I don't think seeing how Splinter Cell has been completely just abandoned, I
Yeah.
don't think this franchise can afford to have a second game flop as bad as Breakpoint did and still have Ubisoft sit there and say, okay, we're going to keep going with this IP. Like if they come out with another game and it's the same shit, it's a new map, different story, exact same shit. People are going to be like, what
Well,
is this?
yeah. I hope they don't reuse Aurora as well. Like, do you know how other companies have like reused it? Do you know like Far Cry? They've
Yeah.
reused the same map. I hope they don't do that with Breakpoint.
Oh hell no. I don't think they can afford to.
No, definitely not.
I mean, that would probably be suicide.
They need something
Let's see.
completely fresh.
Yo, Keegan, later, bro. You got work in the morning? Oof, that hurts. Later, dude. Lethal, you need to check out Vegas 2 AIs. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. That's what Bay was talking about. Breakpoint's still out for a few more features and updates. It'll be in beta. I don't disagree. I don't disagree. Oh shit. Breaching was the thing in Future Soldier. I thought it's locked behind scenario breach. And yo, Hickey style, that's basically it doesn't have to be to the point where they're making games like Fortnite where you can blow up every single piece of the map. But it would be cool if there were designated areas you could breach, kind of how they made fences with the breach tool in this game. They should have the same thing for C4 at the very least.
Yeah, I, I would really like some kind of system that that kind of destroys the world, if you know what I mean, like kind of breaking up the world a little bit.
Do you think, yo, Bay, do you think we'll ever get to the point within the next console cycle where PS5, Xbox Series X, do you think they'll get to the point where they'll make a game that's like Fortnite, but not as boxy, where let's say you go into Ghost Recon and every single part of the game is destructible? I mean, you know how much work that would take, and I don't even know if it would be worth it, but it would be freaking amazing.
Battlefield and Eddie there.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's true, right?
there,
But
there is a game on PC that everything is destructible.
and did it look good? I mean,
It,
Fortnite is like that, but you know, it's very boxy. Everything is just a square.
it's like, do you know like Minecraft? How it's like very
Oh, okay,
pixely and
okay,
that
yeah.
kind of stuff. It's like that, but like the blocks are absolutely tiny. I'll try and get the video actually. What's it called again? Been out for absolutely years though.
Medal of Honor did everything right. Jules, SOCOM did everything right. Yeah, Jules, you're right, man. Yeah, I like Medal of Honor breaching. Medal of Honor was the shit, man. That was the day before Call of Duty. The days before Call of Duty. I remember playing Medal of Honor on the PS1. Let's
Here it is.
see. Uh, Avona Valona. Ubisoft needs to postpone this update and bring the game to a place really need. Calling this update the third episode is not decent, to put it mildly. Mobile game updates do better. Uh, I mean, they're not gonna. They're definitely not gonna Delay. That shit's coming out tomorrow.
They're definitely not delay it at all.
Yeah, yeah, that's what someone in my chat is saying. I mean,
It's
yeah,
worth it.
it's
It
true, man. It doesn't seem like it's just kind of like wishy-washy content. You're gonna run around for 10 missions, kill a few guys, and then be done.
Yeah. Well,
It is what it
yeah.
is.
All the missions are different though, which is a good thing about it. I mean, let me try and get up. There's one which was slightly like a hostage thing. It was like an option. You take like the hostage route, collecting the hostage or whatever.
Yeah. G-Money, how long have you been doing YouTube? A few years, Corey. In the beginning, before I had a good PC, I was just kind of putting up PS4 footage. And then last year, I got a new, was it last year? Yeah, last year when I started covering Breakpoint, like I had a new PC. Yo, Corey, remember when I was doing the Tomb Raider streams and everything? I was I just had gotten my PC, so I started doing my channel then. And yeah, yeah, chat's just asking me questions. Bet you just started your channel, right? For Breakpoint?
Um, Pretty much, yeah. I started off doing Battlefield
Oh, okay.
5 for a little while, but obviously that went to flop pretty much. Like, I mean, Battlefield had a very bad start, kind of like Breakpoint has, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
And then
Battlefield 5, right?
yeah, they just
Yeah.
stopped making
Yeah.
content for the game because it was just a shit show, really. Um, but I mean, yeah, I started off doing Battlefield in May 2019.
Oh,
It's been
nice.
going on for a year now, I think. Just over a year now. It's not too bad. But anyways, you have your you have a few hostage ones. You have ones which you can get clues for, in interrogation ones. There's ones which are like stealth missions. You have the one that's going across the wall called Wall Run.
Okay.
Um, Fireworks, which is like the EMP thing which you saw on the trailer.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
That was a quite good mission, to be honest.
Do you like the Pathfinder class?
If I tell you I'm not going to use it, that answers your question.
Yeah, basically. I completely agree. I think I'm gonna use like I haven't the only class I don't have a 10 right now is the engineer class. So I guess I need to put in a little more effort to play in the engineer class. But I think
I don't use that one either.
yeah, I think this time around I'll do the Pathfinder class and I'll try to get it to 10 and
Yeah,
then I'll go back to Echelon or
Echelon.
whatever.
Yeah, Echelon's the only one which I really use.
Yeah, basically. It's
Field
got the
medic's all right, but not
the
amazing.
the, the medic. Yeah, I never use that either. I got everything else to 10 and then I just play Echelon. Before Echelon, I played mostly Assault.
All right, okay. I used to sell it quite a bit on PvP. Back when I used to play it on Xbox.
And
But I think the Pathfinder class it's good. But I saw quite a lot of people saying on Reddit, like before, obviously, our embargo, like us, Delta Company, and other content creators, kind of shoved out of footage. Anyways, uh, people are saying that there should be one like going invisible, if you know what I mean. It's like,
yeah, people wanted a future soldier camo
yeah,
class.
yeah,
Yeah.
but I
Yo,
think that
Nameless
would
King, what's up, man?
I think that would have fitted a little bit better than the Pathfinder class, because I don't think the Pathfinder class has like a story behind it, if you know what I mean, like the Echelon class does. Do you know what I mean by that?
Yeah, I think the class will benefit those who play co-op mostly,
Yeah,
and those who play solo will just completely ignore it
probably, yeah.
because
PvP,
I
I've
don't
played it
know.
within PvP actually, and
Oh, how's it work for that? It feels
um,
good. Oh, I think I'm done with all my faction missions,
it's
guys.
OP.
It's
But
OP, really?
it's OP,
Oh
in
shit.
my
Oh,
personal opinion. Um, but then again, it's you have to get these like technique, like like how you like these technique gauge things, like syringes. Um, to get up your technique gauge. I think you have to
Yeah,
have about 3 of them to be able to get your technique gauge up.
yeah, yeah,
So you're not going to have your class for quite a while into the round. But if someone throws one of those up, they've got what? They've got intel grenades on. They've got was it a flash? I think it was a flash.
yeah,
A
yeah.
lure,
It
and
does. It has a lot of nice goodies.
you get 4 strikes, like
Oh
explosions,
shit! Really?
and that's one shot. And you're dead. So if they find you, then you're screwed. And it's up for a good what? Minute and a half maybe, and that's pretty much the round gone. It's quite hard to tackle one, but you can take it down with I think about 5 or 10 shots with attack 50.
Oh, okay.
So
Jeez,
you
that's a
can't.
lot though.
I know you can take it down, but
Might do. I'm gonna
I
grab
did
a
the
shotgun.
maths on it. I did the maths on it.
So now, do you play PvP because you enjoy it, or you just kind of want to mess around and so you could talk about it content wise?
I used to play PvP quite a bit on Xbox, and I used to get like right into it. I used to play, do you know Mid Adventure
No.
streamer? She's in Delta Company anyways. She's like really into it. Used to play
Okay.
with her anyways. And obviously we've got all these different kind of tournaments going on as well. Which I haven't really got involved with too much, but yeah, I think I kind of do it for enjoyment. But I haven't played it in 3-4 months now, I
Oh
think.
wow. Okay.
So it's been a while. I popped on just because I wanted to have a look at this new map. It's a pretty decent new map. It's best for snipers to be on that map though. That's the only thing. It's one of those maps where it's long range. Do you play PvP?
Nah.
No.
I played PvP in the beta and I haven't gone back since. I don't think it's that good.
It's not
I
as
don't
good
think
as
I
Wildlands.
just think I think the PvP in Wildlands was probably better.
Yeah.
Even though it was restricted via classes, I just I don't know why. This is another thing I don't know if it's an engine issue or networking for the team on their back end. Why are we playing 4 on 4 in the age? I mean, they have Hyperscape, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, what is Hyperscape built in? Why the hell are we stuck with 4 on 4 for Ghost Recon Breakpoint? I feel like there's no imagination for in this development team. That's my real. It comes down to that basically.
Now, would you up the amount of players or would you downscale the amount of players?
No, up, bro. Shit, it's only 4 on 4. What do you want? 2v2?
I don't know. Well, I've played 1v1 on that
No,
map and it was quite fun, to be honest.
I don't know, man. I think 8v8 for SOCOM was the sweet spot. I think for Breakpoint, you could get away with a 32-man 16v16. Shit, if the idea, if there's a good idea, I think you could have a lot of people playing this shit. And I've spoken about it on a lot of my videos. I just don't know. Oh man, there's an item here I never got before. I don't know. I just don't know why if it's 4v4 the same old boring shit. That's just my opinion.
As I've
I
said
could be wrong.
previously, I said we need something for PvP because so much things that we've missed out on that Ubisoft have promised,
Yeah.
and it's just a shame, really. I think the raids, as long as the raid gets like difficulties or something like that, just to keep them going, I think that should be like the raid pretty much completed in regards to what Ubisoft should do with it. There was the weekly modifiers actually, which have been since the raid was released. I haven't actually added one weekly modifier. You're supposed to have one like every week. You're supposed to have like a different kind of, you know how in Hyperscape you have what do you call it, like different, like on Twitch you can change like gravity and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, you want that? But what would it be for the raid?
I haven't a clue. Maybe I don't know. I don't know, but I mean, it says within the game there's supposed to be weekly modifiers. If you go over to the objectives board and then look at like hover over the raid bit, you'll see there's supposed to be weekly modifiers, but they haven't had ones since like the release.
Hmm.
Which just doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I haven't rated since 2.0.
They're not. I enjoyed the raid. I think I've played it about 3 or 4 times,
All
which
right,
isn't
nice. So at
many.
least you're getting some gear.
Oh yeah, yeah. Which is nothing compared to what I'll be gaming. And as I was saying earlier, Evie, who's played it good like 500 odd times or something, more
Yeah,
than that
damn,
actually.
that's crazy.
But the stream it, it's absolutely amazing. I just find it absolutely amazing how they've grown their channel off the raid pretty much. I think they're on like 1,500 subscribers or something like that now. Just two guys running the same channel, just doing raid after raid after raid.
Oh, right, that's cool.
I just find that quite impressive, to be honest. Just seen Texas, you've just uploaded a video based on a 3.0 overview.
What happened, bro? What'd you say?
Texas Spartans just uploaded a video based on a 3.0 overview. What's come to the game? Texas Spartan. I watched that after, mate. But it's actually getting quite late, to be honest. I'll come off pretty soon. Are you still playing the game?
Yeah, I'm just running around because I don't think I'm gonna have enough scale credits for tomorrow.
What you wanting,
Texas
like?
Spartan 099. All right.
Trying to get everything, like?
Yeah, just to have enough scale credits so when I go to Maria's shop, I will.
There's a lot to buy, mind.
Yeah, for real. So I'm just kind of grinding right now, kind of shit, just kind of mindlessly going through the game. I got it where I'm just doing faction missions, trying to pick up skull boxes or whatever,
Yeah.
and then that's it. How am I doing right now? Skull employee. Oh, I must know about the truck. Okay.
It's just weird because I can still play the early capture, but I don't know if I'm actually allowed to live stream it.
The early what?
Early capture.
I mean,
So it's like the servers are still running right now, so I could play it. But
you don't as Delta Company, you don't know.
like I haven't. Well, no one's responded. I've asked whether I can
Oh,
stream
okay.
it. They said before the
Oh, thanks for the
embargo
sub.
that I was able to well, I wasn't able to live stream it because obviously, like it was covered by NDA, so I couldn't live stream it last week.
Oh, okay.
But it's like the servers are still running for the early capture, so I could like stop streaming now and I could play it.
Yeah. Oh man, you should, or at least get your videos ready.
To be honest, I've been in such like a weird mindset recently about making videos.
Why? About like what?
I don't know. It's just like haven't got a clue what to make a video on. Even though
Oh,
there's content coming, I don't know what to make a video on.
um,
It's obviously I want to stream all of the missions out, and that'll be like all I'll really do for all this update. That's what I can think of.
I mean, I don't know. Anything that comes to mind, you should make a video about, bro.
uh,
You know, like literally anything.
literally anything.
Like for instance, right? I just told you about that Medusa shit, right? That Medusa boss fight. How
Yeah,
I would have done it with a lot of enemies throwing flashbangs, right? Like right now, I thought of that just seeing the Medusa name. Fuck it, I'm gonna go make a video on it. This is how I would have done the Medusa boss fight.
yeah.
And it's like whatever. It is what it is. People click on it, watch it, don't. It's like it's still an idea that I thought of that I want to talk about and see what everybody thinks about.
Yeah.
So it's like just do shit like that. Whatever you think about or want to discuss, or if you have an idea, just talk about it. Where the hell is this? Skell employees must know about the truck. Skell employees ain't telling me shit. So yeah.
What mission is that? Is that episode 1?
What is what?
You playing episode 1? Oh no,
Me?
you're
Yeah,
doing faction missions.
I'm just doing faction missions because they give skull credits.
Ah, right. I haven't played a faction mission in ages.
Yeah, I haven't really played this game. Anytime I'm really on, I'm making like my Splinter Cell movie that I made, I'm doing shit like that.
Apparently, you get skill credits just for joining the raid.
Oh, that's cool.
Are you going over the plate like the sentinel as well, like walking over them? So you can
Wait,
collect
what?
them. You
What?
can
What?
collect skill credits off them.
Oh yeah,
You
yeah,
walk
yeah.
over them.
I got all the icons on so I could see it.
Ah, right. See, I haven't played with icons on in ages. I just play like no HUD at
Well,
all.
that's another issue with their inability to recognize how to develop for this game. You have conflicting mechanics within this game. You have people who don't want to play with shit like this where things pop up, but you created a game where you have to pick up a whole lot of loot.
Yeah,
Like they turn this game into a half-ass looter shooter and it shouldn't be. You shouldn't have to worry about something falling off an enemy that you have to pick up. Scale credits. And this is something I mentioned back, I think, during OTT or when the beta came out. And I was talking about how why would why is there currency on enemies? You're forcing players. Let's say they want to play as a sniper. You're literally forcing players who are role playing to go up into the base that they're eliminating to run over bodies to pick shit up. It's the stupidest design decision I've ever, like heard of for a Ghost Recon game, or at least what, you know, the implementation of these mechanics. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I don't think while you're playing solo or with co-op, you should be worrying about loot boxes or what an enemy dropped. There should be a task at hand. Find a VIP, find an enemy, eliminate an enemy, hack this, get information here. Like that's it. You should have to figure that type of shit out, and that's it.
have you played State of Decay?
It shouldn't be, oh, we killed 20 enemies. Now let's go run over all their bodies because they all drop skill credits and gear.
See, what about do you know how you have like collectibles in the world?
Yeah, I don't
And
even
yet,
care about that shit either.
would you prefer meds to be like that and all that instead of it getting dropped by enemies and all that? And ammo getting
But
dropped by enemies? Would you rather
I
it
mean,
in certain locations around the map? Instead?
as far as what, everything?
Yeah. Instead of everything, instead like remove anything dropping from enemies. Just have everything around the map, kind of just laying on desks, laying on the floor, laying on I don't know, whatever.
I mean, I guess depending on what it is, it should make sense under the context of what you're doing. For instance, I just killed a drone that drops the computer chips. There should be caches of computer chips at certain locations and R&D centers all over the island that you can loot. That you
Yeah,
can go into these R&D centers, infiltrate the R&D center, kill all the bad guys, hack a computer, it opens up doors, and inside this one main room are is like a loot, quote unquote loot for you to pick up, and
yeah,
it's the R&D chips. I mean
like
these
an
these
armory kind
computer
of
chips,
thing.
whatever.
You know what I mean?
If what?
Of like an armory kind of thing where you
Yeah,
can pick up
exactly.
ammo.
Yeah, armories, just caches and armories, R&D centers, just shit like that. Instead of how they do it in this, where freaking it's just all over the place. Your entire UI is just cluttered with this shit. What am I doing here? Locate the Sentinel commander. Is that what I'm doing here?
Would you add animals within Breakpoint or within Next Goes Recon? Where, like, do you know how Far Cry has, you have to hunt animals and all that? Could you
Oh,
have, like, I don't know, not specifically hunting animals, but I don't know, have something where animals are also the enemy as well, like a lion that comes out. I don't know, some kind of, I don't know, animal which roams
yeah.
around. Obviously, you have
All
like
right.
hogs and all
So now, right? So now you're discussing animals. So how would you want the mechanics to work with animals? What's the purpose of them?
that. To roam the world. Do you know how you have like
Oh, so that
crocodiles within
so
Red Dead?
just for show.
Yeah. Do you know like Red Dead? Like
Yeah.
if you get too close to a crocodile, it'll come and bite your leg off or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. Something like makes the world a little bit more alive. What if you were
So
to
I
have
mean,
that within next
yeah,
Ghost Recon?
I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? If you have to watch out if you're crossing through a swamp to make sure that you're not crossing a crocodile swamp. I mean, I don't know. You would have to, I guess, really think about the gameplay and what you want for the player to experience. Do you want a player to have to worry about coming across a bear? Like, if you want these things in your game, then yeah, I guess it would work. Do you want it to where how kind of it's half-assed in this game where you pick up their meat and you make these not rations but these things that you eat to give you buffs basically?
Yeah. See,
Like
I
instead
thought
of
that
that,
was
do you
what.
want it kind of like to where your players start like how they did with the water originally? Do you want that with food? Or what were you gonna say?
See, I thought that's what they were going to do with Breakpoint. Because you know how they were talking about how you've got all these different survival mechanics and all that kind of stuff. I thought they were going to do like a rendition of Red Dead, but I don't know. I mean, this was way back, like once the game was first announced, kind of. I thought they were going to do some kind of proper survival mechanics where you'd have to rely on surroundings, the environment to be able to survive. But within Breakpoint, it doesn't seem like it is that at all.
Yeah, someone in my chat was like walking through this land. It's the only tropical island with no wildlife. It's so barren.
Yeah,
So I guess to make things a little bit more realistic, you would want some of these things
I mean, you hear all
to
these birds about,
to
don't
be
you?
in the world.
You hear all the birds. You see a few hogs. That's
Yeah, that's what I'm
all.
saying.
That's all you have.
There's a deer here and there, but
Yeah,
nothing to the extent that is that feels realistic.
yeah.
Like you said, you cross a swamp and you got to worry about crocodiles or this, that, and the other. There's really nothing like that.
We're just hoping there was going to be something like that, some kind of proper survival
Yeah, that's what
thing
I
going on.
thought when they mentioned that it was going to be a survival game. That I thought, especially with the water, how the water worked with the stamina, which was a pretty good idea. I thought that was how it was going to be with food and everything,
Yeah,
and even with ammo. But once they said it was a looter shooter,
that was
I even think ammo and
out the
everything
window.
like that, it should be scarce. At
Yeah,
least originally, when I thought how the game was going to be, I thought it was going to be like really, really tough to do
yeah.
anything. Like you were going to be trying to survive going from one area to the next. Instead, it's just really, I don't know. I think it's just piss poor design, in my opinion. The game just contradicts itself.
Yeah, definitely. So many improvements that could be made. It's just, as I said earlier, I don't think they've got the
That person
manpower
was-
to make the improvements that do need to be made.
I don't know, man. I mean, yeah, right now they probably don't have the manpower. That goes back to me assuming that a lot of the senior devs on that team are already building out the next game.
Yeah,
That would be my opinion, right? But the fact that this game contradicts itself so much with, for instance, like I was saying, they had this whole survival aspect, and then it's just a freaking looter shooter with no survival aspect. It was only survival in name. Like you never felt like you were being hunted. At no point in time do you feel like you don't have enough resources. At no point in time Does anything feel like, oh shit, I only have 10 bullets left. I only have one syringe. I only have one what the hell is this thing called? Bandage.
That
You know,
well, to be
none of it
honest,
feels like that.
um, you play an extreme with no hood.
You can, yeah, I
Uh,
do, and I still don't feel that way.
really? Maybe I'm going through my syringes a little bit too quickly.
No, well, on extreme, on playing on extreme, I barely even get to do any of that because you die so fast.
Yeah,
Right? You get in a gunfight, shit hits the fan, you die.
yeah,
But I'm talking about overall how the game contradicts itself. For instance, right? They built out the entire whole stamina drinking water shit, right? Before they even made immersive mode, I've rarely even used that shit.
yeah. I don't use the water refill.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel
Right.
like they built so many mechanics that they just ended up abandoning. All right, for instance, right? Wait, let me try to shoot this freaking Azrael drone. I hate these fucking drones. Another shitty ass mechanic. All right, so for
Here comes a
instance, right?
Pathfinder
You know
class.
how you can, you know how you can disable your gear.
Yeah.
Why are you disabling your gear?
Why do I disable it? Um,
Right?
because I don't like it.
Exactly. It's like, what the hell's the point of disabling our gear? It was supposed to be for resources.
Yeah,
Well, what the hell are these resources for? Not bandages, not any of that shit. It's like they have shit in this game that it's just pointless. The
yeah.
whole the whole mark system for the guns. Oh, whoop de doo! I press a button and now my gun's a little better. That's so it's boring.
I do like the provision kind of things where like you're picking up plants and all that kind of stuff to be able
Ah,
to
I hate
craft stuff. I like that.
you like it. I absolutely hate it. The
I
last
I
thing I
use
want
it
to
all
do
the
is
time.
pick up a flower.
I mean, I don't go looking for them, but like I'll just be walking across like a bit of land and I'll end up getting a few maybe, and then I'm able to craft a few syringes. I
Yeah,
quite like that.
I
It
guess
comes in
that
handy.
that works like that.
I mean, but
If you needed to craft syringes, I feel like I never need syringes because when you play on hard and shit hits the fan, and oh, you know what it is too? I also play on when I play on hard, I play with the injury system all the way up.
oh yeah,
So it's like you get injured in 1 second and then you're fucking dead. And then you reload and it's kind of like you have everything anyway because your resources don't run out.
yeah,
Right? You use your grenades, you use your syringes, you boom, you die. It's all spawns back.
yeah.
So it's kind of like whatever. But I would have much rather preferred a different type of scavenging system than picking flowers. But that's just my opinion. It's not like I'm.
I mean, yeah, I would like something. I mean, how can plants create syringes? I don't know, but no, I guess I see what you mean. Um, but I do like the idea of collecting something out on the land and trying to, craft stuff. Anyways,
And then that's
to get
another
your
thing too
provisions up.
with the crafting. Like, I'm just not into +5 stamina, +10 agility. Plus,
Or
like, I don't think that shit belongs in this
the
game.
ration stuff and all that.
What happened?
Like the rations from bivouacs. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
When you eat the rations, it's like, oh, I got +5 stamina now, guys. This is great. I ate some food and now I can run quicker or longer. And it's like, I don't know. I think when you are sitting down and designing a squad-based tactical shooter, I think that should be the last thing to come up in the boardroom as a creative team.
Yeah.
You would think that type of shit would have got shot down, and instead they doubled down on all that type of shit that made this game to the point where the entire community revolted against it, and they had to make the immersive mode because they realized how fucking stupid their ideas were.
Rogue Gaming. How you doing? He also says fuck rations.
Oh, he says fuck rations too. There you go. Shout out to that guy. Oh man, but yeah, whatever. And then at the end of the day, I bitch and moan. I have my opinions, but it's still the only game that out there that's like this.
Yeah,
There's no other, and that's probably why a
and that's
lot
why
of
you
us are
play it.
so passionate about it,
Yeah,
is because where else are you gonna get this type of gunplay that's third person? I'm not saying like you can't play Arma, Tarkov, Call of Duty. You can,
yeah,
but third person in those games like Arma, whatever, is really shitty. They're basically first person games.
yeah,
So the only third person game that we're getting are shit like Tomb Raider, Uncharted, Last of Us, shit like Hitman. There's
yeah.
no real tactical shooter games out there that like Ghost Recon. So
Definitely
at the
not.
end of the day, I think a lot of people were pissed off at a lot of these decisions because this is where we go to play our squad-based tactical shooter.
Aye,
No
I
one
mean
wants no
that's
one
the
wants to
thing.
play, Ghost Recon the Division. The hell. That's why we have the Division.
Rogue Gaming, I don't know why it's just deleted all your messages. Streamlabs is weird like that. For some reason, like it times out one person and then it removes their whole entire message history once since they've joined the stream, and it only times them out for 1 second. Understand that?
Yeah, say that again. I was talking to my chat.
I was just saying how Streamlabs is going all dodgy about removing loads of messages and all that kind of stuff, and then timing
Oh, is
someone
that
out for one
is that
second.
Streamlabs or is that your YouTube setting?
No, it's my Streamlabs for some reason. It's
Oh, okay.
deleted loads of messages, even though I don't even know why. Please
Yeah.
refrain from spamming emotes. Really? Wasn't that
Yeah,
bad.
that's what am I doing here? Absolutely nothing. I gotta come down here. So, but yeah, whatever. Tomorrow should be fun, and I guess it's content for us for the next week. And what next game are you looking forward to, bro?
Um, that's the thing. I like to keep my content to Ghost Recon, but I've been thinking about swaying to a different game for a while now. But my next game, which I've got my eye on, is Watch Dogs Legion.
Oh hell yeah, dude! Hell
I
yeah!
think
I
that's just
completely agree with you.
a class game. I think.
I'm gonna pick up Watch Dogs. Definitely, I'll probably stream it and put out stuff for that. Yeah, I mean, you gotta think of it like this, dude. If you want to you want to have a gaming YouTube channel, right? Not just a Ghost Recon one, because
Yeah,
then your content's going to be so limited.
yeah,
Even if, I mean, that's just my opinion. Even if, for instance, I'll put up videos of other games and nobody watches it.
yeah,
Yo, shout out to uh Dave Siki for the sub. But it's like, who cares? If you're gonna play, if you're gonna actually go out and buy Legion, then hell, you might as well make content for it.
yeah. I did buy Insurgency Sandstorm. I don't know if you've played that.
No, I
Um,
haven't.
well, that was quite good. It's more like first person, isn't it? But that's like a realism kind of shooter. Um, and I enjoyed that. I did a stream on that I think quite a while ago, and it didn't do too bad to be honest. That's another thing which I've kind of got my. I like. I don't know whether I should keep my content based on tactical shooter kind of things like Breakpoint and all that kind of stuff. Um, or whether I should maybe go over to like Watch Dogs Legion and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's a
It's-
decision you got to make for what you want for your channel and what you want to do.
yeah,
But
just
yeah, I
don't know.
can't wait. I can't wait for Legion. I got my chat saying, uh, Kevin can't wait for Cyberpunk and Watch Dogs. Are you gonna pick up Cyberpunk, Bay?
Um, I don't know. To be honest, I think it's probably one of those things which I've got my eye on, but I don't know whether it'll be as good as what it. I mean, it will be good because it's the people who made Witcher
Yeah,
3, and well, all the Witchers I think it was,
yeah,
um, which are absolutely amazing games. But I don't know. I think it's gonna be one of those ones which is a bit weird. You know what I mean? It's like a cross between Witcher and Watch Dogs Legion.
yeah. I don't usually play first-person games, but that one I'm gonna pick up.
Yeah, I think I might leave it a little while. I'm not gonna buy it straight away. If it
Wait,
turns
all right,
out,
yeah. I mean, AC comes out a week before, so
yeah,
you're gonna pick up Valhalla?
I've got Uplay Plus, so we'll be able to.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I will be able to play it. I just don't like the. I don't like Odyssey and I don't like Origins. I just don't like how it feels.
Oh, really? Oh, so then you probably won't like Valhalla.
No, I quite like the old Assassin's Creed games,
Oh,
but the
okay.
new ones just doesn't really interest me as much as the old ones, anyways. Which is why I quite like the fact that they're remaking Prince of Persia.
Oh, yeah. Prince of Persia was the shit, man.
Absolutely amazing.
Prince of Persia was amazing.
I was expecting it to be a little bit better graphics, like more realism kind of graphics, but it is what it is, isn't it? You know, it's definitely an improvement of the first one, definitely, but you know,
Oh
get
my
what you're
God, I'm
given.
drunk. I think from what we saw at Forward, yeah, the cutscenes and everything obviously are going to be a lot better.
Yeah,
And the game I haven't played in so long, it'll be like playing a new game. So where the hell am I going? I can't go that way. Oh, I gotta go this.
I haven't played on Xbox in quite some time, to be honest. Texas, but I've got Uplay Plus on PC, by the way. You want to chop heads off in Valhalla?
Yo, are you getting an? Now I know you just bought a PC, right?
Yeah, dude. Yep.
So now are you getting a PlayStation or Xbox?
Ooh, that's a
Oh
good question.
shit,
That.
that's what I'm so stupid. I cannot believe I just did this.
For now, no,
No, you're not.
no.
Oh shit.
I think I've been changed over to PC Master Race.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Any third-party games I get on PC,
Yeah,
which is why I'm not buying an Xbox because it's pointless. But I'm definitely gonna get a PlayStation.
yeah. I've thought about it. I thought about getting a PlayStation, but I don't know. I don't know if I could do that to myself. Getting a PlayStation. I've been Xbox all my life.
Oh yeah, but that don't matter. You got to go where if you see games that you want to play, that's all that matters.
Yeah, it's just a shame that they get all the exclusives, while Xbox gets nothing.
I mean, yeah, Sony does its thing, man.
Yeah, I just don't know if I could do that to myself. Going on to over to Sony. I mean, I used to have a PS2 back in the day.
Yeah, I've always had
Steal
PlayStation. I never went Xbox because PlayStation always had the games I wanted.
it. Rug Gaming says no, stay on the dark side.
Well, like my nephew used to have a Switch and he sold it.
Yeah,
So when the not the Hyrule Warriors, but when the next Breath of the Wild Part 2 comes out,
yeah,
I don't know, like I might buy a Switch just to play that cuz I love Zelda games.
yeah. I don't think I've actually played. Actually, no. I think I played the Zelda game for a good hour or two, but I don't think I've ever really fully invested my time into.
Not a Zelda fan?
Nah, well, it's not that. It's just I've never really had a Nintendo back in the day, like. But I don't know. Never really got into them games.
Yeah,
I
I
used to
love it.
back when I was
I love
younger. I used to
Zelda.
play. Well, I used to play like Mario Kart. I used to play. There was this Dog's Life thing which I used to play with my sister, which was quite good. Nintendo was great back in the day. I used to have like one of the original ones, and then I got Nintendo XL. It's absolutely amazing. I loved how amazing, like, do you know, like when you used to play on PlayStation, like PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2 and all that. I love how you used to think it used to be really realistic, but now you look, what, you go back to games that were on there and you think, absolutely rubbish. It just doesn't look anything like
I know, yo,
what it used to.
imagine moving forward 20 years and we're looking at these games.
Yeah,
How's it going to look?
it's you'll probably think, oh my god, this looks awful. The thing is, like, your eyes can only go so far, can't they? Like 2020 vision and all that kind of stuff.
Say that again. What?
Your eyes can only like see a certain like pixels or whatever you want to call it.
Oh,
Certain kind of like
yeah, yeah.
2020 vision
Is
and
it
all that.
pixels or is it only frames per second,
I don't know.
or maybe colors or something?
Yeah.
But there's still a lot. Yeah, there's still a lot left to until it looks realistic, like
Oh yeah.
actually like super real.
Yeah.
But I know with refresh rates, I know the eyes can only see so much.
All right. Yeah. There's more colors than what we can see. That's been confirmed.
Yeah, right. Like on the spectrum.
Yeah. Just we're incapable of seeing it.
Yo, how many scale credits do you have? Are
Not
you
enough.
playing right now? Not enough.
I've
Yo,
still got
dude,
the early capture downloaded. I need
I need so many.
to actually open play and get back onto my normal.
Let me see what's going on in chat. So chat, yo G, yo Vel, what's up, man?
You only really see the 120 FPS apparently. Quite impressive statistics, to be honest. Look at like a monitor that as well. Right, let's try and get back onto the. Hopefully, my internet doesn't go. I've got new internet, so it should just go over. So if the stream randomly ends, because my internet's kicked in, doing something. Hopefully, I don't have to re-download the game previously. That bug that used to crash the game, I had to pretty much re-download the whole game just to solve it.
Thanks. Yo, Bay, you think 20 years from now Ubisoft will still own the rights to Ghost Recon or the Tom Clancy name, to be more specific?
Ooh, 20 years. 5 years, definitely Tom Clancy. I think they'll still be going with Siege in 5 years. Ghost Recon.
You think they're going to lose it in 5 years, you said?
No, Siege, they'll keep Tom Clancy's name.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
For Siege, they'll 5 years on, I think they'll still be going on with Siege. I think that'll be like the 10th year anniversary of Siege. But 20 years with Ghost Recon.
Ubisoft has become the Tom Clancy game seller. Like their entire catalog is all about Tom Clancy, except now this obviously Assassin's Creed and now this new Immortals.
The next thing.
So they are kind of branching away from Tom Clancy. So
yeah,
so they do have a couple IPs that aren't Tom Clancy, but their bread and butter is definitely Clancy.
They'll
Between
keep Tom
Splinter
Clancy,
Cell,
but
Future Soldier, Rainbow Six, and now the Division.
But Ghost Recon, I don't think in 20 years Ubisoft Paris will be making the Ghost Recon games.
Oh yeah, development teams definitely can get switched around, but Ubisoft as the publisher will still own the rights to the Tom Clancy name, most definitely.
Definitely. They've done away with Splinter Cell. Pretty much.
What happened? What'd you community say?
Rug Gaming says, well, they've done away with Splinter Cell, to be fair.
I know, it's so sad. They've done away with Splinter Cell, but they, that
typical,
breaks
isn't
my
it?
freaking heart.
It's absolutely amazing.
I need to figure out a shortcut to mute my mic on Discord so I can do two things at once.
Rug, you play I mean, you watch Chi, don't you? G-Money?
Let's see.
Rogue thinks that they'll get rid of the division.
Really? You think they're gonna get rid of their looter shooter flagship?
Well, apparently to Rogue, he thinks. I mean, Massive have kind of screwed over their community a little bit, haven't they?
Oh wow, that's interesting.
I wouldn't be surprised if you know how the first division was absolutely amazing, and Division 2 was just a flop.
I thought Division One was kind of like how Breakpoint is. Honestly, when it first came out, this shit was broken as shit. They
Division
needed a.
1,
It
you
took
say
them,
there.
yeah, Division One. It took them a lot of time to really get it to a place where it
Did it?
felt good. Oh, that's what I
Sure you're not
remember.
talking about Division 2? I absolutely loved Division 1, me. Mind, I wasn't really involved in all like the behind kind of thing, so I wasn't really doing
Yeah,
first.
I just remember everyone being disappointed. Not only was there a lot of bugs and it broken, but it never lived up to the 2013 E3 of
Yeah.
that fake footage that they had in their trailer.
Definitely not. Which is one thing which I absolutely hate about gaming companies, is that like Watch Dogs, the first Watch Dogs, they showed all this cool footage stuff with the rain and all that kind of stuff. Like it had RTX on, but absolutely no way like that when it first
Yo,
launched.
what GPU you rocking? It's like the 1660 you said, right?
1660. That was the 2060 GeForce RTX 2060.
All right, so you never did you have the 1660 first?
No,
Yeah, right?
I got the 2060 with PC.
Or what? Oh, okay, it was a 2060. Okay, I misremembered. All right, so are you gonna upgrade? Oh,
Um.
did you hear about the RTX 30 series coming with Watch Dogs Legion?
Oh yeah, that's quite interesting. That sounds decent. Like you can also get the I think you can get Rainbow Six Siege as well.
Oh,
No,
Siege is
oh
part of
no,
it too.
that was buying with 2060. I think 2060 actually.
Oof,
You can get the gold edition.
I'm still rocking the 1070 Ti.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Shit is doing me justice.
I don't know. I think I
Yo, Jedi, thanks for the sub, brother.
probably won't upgrade it. I need to buy a new monitor to be
What are you rocking for a monitor?
1080p.
What's your hertz?
I
You getting more than 60?
think it's 60.
Oh, okay, so you're locked at 60. So yeah, that sucks. You definitely need a new monitor. If
Yeah.
that is if you want to play at more than 60 frames.
Yeah.
I gotta locate another
Ideally.
truck here. I hate these fucking things.
Rookie has what a Strix RX 580. What even is that?
Oh, really?
Is that Asus? It is Asus. Bet you can't get RTX with that, rug.
Everyone asks you hear, but nobody asks how did you hear. Let's see. The building was about to collapse on the hostages. I'm just talking to my chat.
Oh no, bro.
This guy's telling me about the guy who got a Medal of Honor. He ran into a burning building with terrorists clacking a vest one another. He put himself in the line of fire to open up the prisoner and free hostages who were about to be executed.
Who was
Damn,
this?
this guy did some freaking Ghost Recon shit. He just did it in real life.
Who was this?
Uh, President Trump just awarded a Delta Special Forces operative the Medal of Honor
Damn.
for doing what I just read.
Some Ghost Recon stuff.
For real, some real life Ghost Recon shit. This shit's crazy.
It's decent that you can play 4K Rogue.
How much longer are you streaming for?
I don't know. I've been streaming for about 3 hours now, so
Yeah, for real, me too.
I don't know. I think I might get off now. To be honest, it's midnight.
Let's pay. Yeah, for real, it's late over there.
Aye.
Oh, well, do your thing. I'm probably gonna maybe I'll just grind a few more of these credits and then I'll call myself probably go eat some dinner. All right, so yo, shout out to your community, everybody in the Ghost Recon Ubisoft community, everybody. If anyone subbed to me or anything, shout out to you guys. And I subbed to the couple people who you said, what was it, Evie and Texas? I threw them
Texas.
a sub, so
I'll
shout out
just
to
put
them as well.
your link in my chat actually before I go as well. Your link to your channel.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah,
type it up.
no doubt. Yeah, I'll do the same.
Bye, everyone. Check out G. Covers a lot of things. Lots of different things, don't you?
Yeah, I cover what I'm interested in.
Exactly.
So, for instance, I just made a couple videos about Immortals Phoenix Rising. I think that game looks really cool. I'm definitely going to pick it up. You
Yeah.
know, when Watch Dogs come out, I'm going to pick it up. Cyberpunk, going to pick it up. Valhalla, I'm going to pick it up. PS5, Spider-Man, like I'm going to play video games, talk about the video games, stream the video games. So,
Just anything.
yeah,
Just anything.
but it's
Whatever you,
thanks for that
whatever
sub.
you enjoy
I
though.
appreciate that so much.
And
So, all
John
right, so
Grandas has just
you
said
guys
already
have a great night. Hope everyone in your chat be safe out there. And whatever, let's get it. Let's keep this movement going.
Definitely we'll have to do this at another point in a later update if there is going to
Yeah.
be a year two.
Yo,
Anyways.
hit me if you ever need a fourth for rating. Hit me up.
Oh yeah, definitely will. Yeah.
I haven't rated in a while, so I'm sure that'll be fun.
Gotta get something going. Catch you in a bit, mate.
All right, brother. Later, man.
See you. There we go. That was a decent chat. That like, I think I was going on for about an hour and a half there. John, how are you? How are you still awake? I'm supposed to be having school tomorrow, man. I'm actually supposed to be at college tomorrow. Actually, day. But getting up later because apparently my timings are slightly later because of all this corona stuff that's going on. But you know. But anyways, yes. I don't even know what. I've actually forgot what screen it is. It's that one, though. Stream ending. Thanks for everyone coming along. 3 hours, pretty impressive stream to be honest. Just kind of talking about the game, answering people's questions. Hopefully, I've answered people's questions the best I can. Oh, you live in the US, alright. Not too bad then. I'm not going to be shot at in the morning, so it's not too bad. It'll be fine. Bye. I'll catch you another time. I don't want to ramble even more, because if I start to talk about other stuff, I'll start to ramble. Thanks for coming, everyone coming along though. It is greatly appreciated. And I'll see you in the next one.